Just
We've been
talking
talking
about
about
I'm still
high
getting
school
settled
book
in.
reports.
A little late.
We're just talking about
No
anagram
worries.
tables and all the war horrors that are inside of it.
I'm just getting naked
Hair
right now.
care, high school
Oh.
book
Oh,
reports.
put on the camera.
Yeah.
No, I won't.
Okay.
Pay to play.
Why not?
All right. So who wants to give a recap then?
Just think of your one-line recap yet, Sam?
We went to a new town.
Statuettes.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess it's appropriate if I do it.
Yeah.
We before we left Red Larch.
I'm not giving you a third inspiration.
That's fine. That's fine. I've got enough. So before we left Red Larch, Palouse and with John's help, broke into the blacksmith shop.
We did?
Sort of, kind of stole javelins. I mean, you paid for them, but not enough.
Oh, that's
but,
right.
Pay enough.
Good stuff.
Forgot about that.
I remember that.
Departed for West Bridge. Along the way, we ran into robots with a levitating wagon, the remains of a chimera attack. We saw Phoenix off on the road, and we were like, "Fuck all that shit." So we went to West Bridge. West Bridge is apparently has a very interesting inn because the inn is run by a guy who's got lewd art and statuettes for sale. We learned that basically Fiona and Katarina are being held underneath the town in some sort of dungeon complex. There are
Hot.
3 entrances.
I just said hot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, I see. If only. But anyway, 3 entrances into the dungeon complex. We decided to break into the one at the graveyard. Come nightfall, we picked up some armor for Sablin, talked to Miss Cordelia, got some new swag. We nearly fought the Undertaker, both the wrestler and the actual profession. Managed to get into the crypt. Found this door with a riddle, shot with arrows a couple of times. Figured out the riddle, got shot with arrows again because Palouse
Wouldn't shut up.
hadn't figured out the riddle. Managed to get past the door, riddled with arrows, and are now
Oh, nice.
on our way.
Riddled with arrows.
Riddled with arrows. I like it.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So,
Oh, I see what I did there. Never mind. It just dawned on me.
Accident.
okay, so you guys are in Westbridge. You guys are, are continuing. You have this long path ahead of you in the dungeon. You guys have kind of just opened this door and are gathering yourselves after you've taken some damage. A couple things to remember. Artemis, you, right as you guys came down here, you noticed
Orpheus died.
Orpheus dead.
Orpheus die.
Yeah.
So you don't have him with you currently.
Mhm.
And remind me if anybody is still poisoned, or I know Sablin was healing up some. Does anybody remember if they are still poisoned or if everything
I don't think we ever got poisoned.
I got poisoned, but he got rid of it every time.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, I think
great.
I'm down to 15 land hands because the first 5 was from trying to heal my tail earlier. Second
Yeah.
5 was from the first poison, and the third 5 was from the last.
Great. Okay. So, all right. So you guys are getting ready to continue down. Did you want to do anything before you continue, or are you just going to start following this path?
You can start following the path.
Subscribe to PewDiePie.
All right. So you continue forward for a bit.
That was Call of Cthulhu, man.
Wrong game.
Like,
That went over my
subscribe.
head. So you guys continue forward down this dark corridor. There are occasionally some torches lit. especially as you come forward into this passageway, where suddenly you come upon this T intersection, and it's all like dark cobblestone around you, and you have a T, and they're both kind of dark hallways going in either direction.
Before we go any further, John, can I borrow the crown?
He looks at you very seriously. Takes it off his head and puts it on yours. And tilts it so it's like half, on that 90-degree angle roughly. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Thank you, John. Thank you for the crown.
Yeah, it's okay. You need a little bit more bling on, the rest to fill it off. But
no, but anyway, it's fine. So
You cut off?
Oh, you cut off there.
which way? I'm just sort of looking either way.
So you're kind of looking, and you feel as you're looking, you're like, shit, I don't have Orpheus to give me directions anymore. You just kind of feel instinctually as you have that thought that path to your left is going to be safer but slower. The path on your right is going to be faster but more dangerous.
I know this probably won't help, but I'm gonna lick my finger and hold it up. No wind.
And yeah, so that's just you, Artemis. You have that inner feeling.
I'll start heading down the right path. Come on, let's try this way first.
Right.
All right.
all right, are you sure you want to be the one to go down first?
No. I'll stop. Maybe somebody else probably should.
Here,
I volunteer Palus.
I actually second that.
Fine.
Now this
Go down the
this
path.
trap will shoot from behind, though.
Fine. I'll go first. I lead the way.
Okay. So you lead the way. Do you guys have any light source? Do you guys need a light source? I guess there's
Only
light.
Sablin does.
Only
I mean, I
And
got
and
dark
actually,
vision.
now that I mention it, you guys, I'm remembering that there are torches, so you guys don't need to worry about it. There are torches.
Okay.
Okay,
around.
thank God we're in Minecraft.
And you guys you go down this path. Artemis, you're kind of getting feelings of like the direction you needed to head, and as you guys continue to come to these intersections, you're kind of pointing in the direction and leading the group in the direction that they need to go. And as you weave, you come and you start winding through this this section of the dungeon that is like just these like switchbacks almost, where you're just winding back and forth for a couple turns, and then you come around. You come around a turn and you hear shifting rock and stone behind you. So you're
Oh, that's a comforting.
We'd had worse.
and I'm gonna bring you guys to a different map.
Oh,
Did you
fun.
brush your hair today, Eric?
I was about to say you look like you shaved or clean. Or, I don't
I
know.
did-
Something
Did you
happened.
get a haircut?
I did shave, cleaned up a little bit.
Did you brush it too?
I might have.
It's shinier than normal, yeah.
Yeah, there's something going on, man. I like
All
it.
right.
Woo, he pinged us.
Whee!
Wee.
So you guys can all see yourselves.
Yes.
Wait, do it one more time.
Oh, God damn
Whee!
it.
Wait, I'm supposed to be in front.
Yeah, you guys can move yourselves around as you want.
Is this the front? What's the front?
Yeah, you're in the front now.
Okay.
Everybody else is just dogpiling.
Nah, I'm in the front with you. I'm not scared of nothing.
So you guys,
Me neither.
Me
I've
You
got a
idiots,
turn.
get off me.
You turn around and you see that there is a
Things happen.
slab that is closed behind you, and you continue to wind around. As Plus, you come around that corner, and I'll show you the next. Here, let me.
Look,
There's a
torch.
blockage. Let me get it. So you kind of come around that corner, and you
Another
see
torch.
that torch is lighting up as you peek around the corner. It's lighting up this pedestal, where it's like a stone pedestal that has this like ornate metal stand. On the top of the stand is a blue orb,
Blue sky.
Ooh.
and the orb's just like lightly glowing.
I'm gonna touch it. Wait.
I want to touch it too, but
So do I.
Wait.
One at a time.
Refrain from touching the blue balls. Blue ball.
I will approach this pedestal.
Wait.
Okay.
Wait.
Like right here?
Wait.
Yeah, it's that little thing right there. That little square.
Wait. I'm
Hey, Luce,
detecting
that's the wrong
magic.
shade of color. It's not black.
Yeah, you're right.
What is that?
Can you see that square like around the corner?
Nah, we
Hey,
can only
Luce,
see
Why is that not
these
I
two
never
squares.
You colorblind?
I see a
Right
big
here?
thing.
We only see these two squares.
a
Like
big
I see
tentacle
the
thing.
next room. Is it in the next room?
Mm-hmm.
You can like look at what we can see if you
Yeah, I don't.
Control L.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah,
control.
it's that
it.
little like.
You gotta walk
Yeah, okay.
into the room.
Oh, that thing?
That thing?
Yeah, the thing right between the walls.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
So as you guys approach,
Yeah, we're just
as you
in the
guys
wrong room.
approach,
Approaching.
it kind of starts to glow a little brighter and swirl, and all down the hallway,
Oh, shit.
torches start to
Oh.
light up down this long corridor.
Hey, Luce,
What?
this is your fault.
Well, I think they might know we're here now.
And
Hmm.
in this corridor, it's this long corridor, suddenly on the walls, these blades come out and
Oh,
start
shit.
spinning. And they're like,
Fuck.
there's a blade on each side of the wall, and they're kind of staggered, moving back and forth.
What the hell is this?
I saw
uh,
this on Skyrim.
So that's like the first, like 80 feet of the corridor. There's just these blades going back and forth.
Just out of curiosity, what level are the blades?
Yeah, how are they? How low are they?
Oh, the whole corridor is like 15
Blades.
feet high, and the blades, there's like 3 sets of them, and they just are like covering the entire sides.
Hmm.
So there's no like room above or below. There's like
Okay.
Hmm.
they're just kind of, and they're swinging, and they're like
What's
kind of.
the distance between the blades?
No distance.
You're gonna think that. Well, okay. So let me finish describing the room before
Okay.
you start asking questions. So, the next section beyond that, there are these pillars that are coming crashing down from the ceiling, and it's really like eerie because they're not making any noise as they hit the ground,
Mm.
and that's maybe the next 50 feet after that. And then at the very end of the corridor, there's a door, and above the door is a like mounted mask that just kind of has glowing red eyes. And so that's what you see.
I want to shoot the mask.
So,
Can you shoot Frog in 3D.
did you, before you guys go anywhere, did you want to, you guys have a question about what you see?
I was detecting magic if. Well, yeah, no, I'm gonna try and detect magic.
You
See
wanna
if I see
Try and
anything.
detect magic?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I did it.
Okay. So what the range is like 30 feet, right?
Within 30 feet of you. Yeah, I guess.
So, the orb in front of you is magic.
And probably abjuration of some sort, I assume.
Yeah, it'd be some kind of abjuration magic. And then the blades, like not the blades themselves, but you can kind of like see that they're like on these tracks in the walls, and in the like the tracks in the walls themselves, you kind of sense another magic, which I guess would probably be abjuration as well. That kind of like goes along the tracks, kind of out of your range.
Do you tell us that?
Yeah. Well, yeah, because I can only see detect within 30 feet, so. I'd have
So
to
it's like
just
the
go
blades
slow.
themselves aren't magic, but
Mhm.
There's some shit in the walls that are
That's
magic.
connected. To
basically like what's
Yeah.
moving them is magic, is what you can
Oh.
deduce.
And I was thinking, since the pillars slamming down aren't making any noise, it could be an illusion, but
It could be an illusion, and there's actually pit traps in there.
Okay, so anyone else interested in this idea I have to shoot that mask?
I would say shoot the mask.
Shoot
It's
that fucking
worth
mask.
a try.
What mask?
Let's get ready to duck
It's a
behind.
dask at the end of the mask at the end of the quarter.
It's a dash.
Again,
Dask.
if anything goes wrong, I point to Pelus. I'm blaming you.
Let's get ready to duck around a corner in case hitting the mask makes the room angry.
Never made a room angry before. I've
It
made
looks pretty
everyone
angry
in
already.
a room angry before.
All right, so why don't you make me an attack roll then?
Disadvantage 14.
'Cause of range?
14. It's yeah, it's not moving. It's a pretty big. It's like 2 feet by 2 feet. So
But
you
it's
can
out of
hit that.
range.
Oh, it's just a disadvantage.
Yeah.
It's a 14.
Yeah. So you strike the mask. Your arrow hits it and like clinks off. And for just a second, the eyes like glow a little brighter, and all the blades start to move a little faster, and all the pillars start to move a little faster. And then, but then like as it blinks off, it just happens for a moment, and then they kind of slow back down.
Was that an improvement?
These blades remind me of those monsters that had pox in them.
Wait,
What?
okay. So
Those
did that
robot
happen
things.
the moment the arrow hit them, or before the arrow hit the mask?
After
Say
it
that
hit
again?
it. After it hit it.
Only
Yeah, it
that
was
only happened
after.
after.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was after it hit it.
And Bulus has a point. These just scream Valkendar to me.
I have a feeling that we have to like blind the mask or something.
I was thinking that too.
Maybe we have to do something with this orb thing.
So anybody can make me an intelligence check.
Psst. Hey,
I'm good.
you can do that darkness thing innately, can't you? Miss Susan Agony.
I can once per long rest.
Agony, you looking at this kind of setup. It-
Yeah, intelligent.
You've heard. It kind of like seems familiar to things you've read of like magical traps that are like in ancient tombs and things to guard important areas.
Mm.
And usually you from that check you can deduce that the thing in front of you is some sort of key that like if you had the proper other part to it, that if you like put it up to it, it would deactivate everything.
Mhm.
And then you also know that there's like the thing at the end that you see, the face, is a rune, and by deactivating that rune, the trap would also deactivate.
So the orb is a key, and the mask is a key, essentially.
Yes.
Mhm.
Hmm. But usually, it's not like a simple dispel magic. It might take like a few
about to
attempts. Might take a few attempts at dispel magic. It might take. There's also like just arcana knowledge that you can kind of use. So from that check, I'll kind of give you that information that one of those things you can do is just go up and make an arcana check. If you get high enough, that will like count as a step towards deactivating it.
Wait. So
But you have to get up next to it to do that.
what
the
do we
mask-
have to like take the orb thing and then take it all the way across the room? Is that what?
I'm
it
good.
is?
No, the orb
Oh,
the orb
That
would
would
be
fun.
if you had,
The key.
but you do have to get up to that thing. You basically have to get up to that thing and make an Arcana check to try to deactivate it.
Mm.
Okay.
Also, Artemis, you kind of looking around as well, thinking about things that can be done. You think you might be able to try and like time your movement if you like spend a turn paying attention and watching the movement of those blades. You might be able to move through them a little easier. And if those blades like aren't that strong, they could be maybe attacked, and that could do it as well. But you guys kind of both see from this that whatever you're going to do, you got to get closer to that rune at the other end, and that's going to be the way that you're going to.
So
Now I'm thinking.
there's blades on.
Yeah, blades. We could destroy the blades for one. For two,
Okay.
I have the teleporty thing. I'm thinking I could, if I run, not run through, but as soon as I could get, or if as a blade gets close to me and I'm in danger, I could teleport away from the danger.
I might be able to help you with the timing. to
Until
get
you
through
teleport
it.
further in, get caught in something that
Yeah.
you now have no way of getting out of.
I mean, if there's blades on either side,
I can
maybe.
use
What
it
if
both
I-
times.
What if I take you along and we run to the end, me and you?
I might be able to help you with the timing matter of it.
Mhm.
Okay.
If
So-
if you and I get on either side of Agni and just kind of take the blades on either side of the room while John messes with the face thing to kind of keep them, partially deactivated, we might be able to get her to the other.
I could try and deactivate this orb.
If we
So,
have a key of some sort, is what
yeah,
the orb
Agon-
needs.
Yeah, you think that deactivating the orb would just
Didn't do anything.
make it so that you couldn't use the key to unlock it, but you don't have the key anyway.
Yeah.
So you guys kind of have a somewhat of an idea. What we're going to do for this is you guys are going to roll initiative to take your turns to start trying to move through this thing.
It's like a skill challenge, you say.
It's kind of like a skill challenge, but like basically this
is,
trap
it's not.
has its own initiative,
Mhm.
and this is called a complex trap,
Mhm.
Very
Um,
complex trap.
Wow.
which I'm excited to roll out. So
Oh boy.
Hot damn! What happens?
So what I'm gonna need to do is you guys roll and let me put
Brilliant.
I really love this blue ball. It's my favorite color.
Very magical. Very large.
give me 1
Fondling.
second.
Shiny.
Fondling this ball.
Ugh.
It's like it's talking to you while you're staring at it.
So,
Give me
what's the
1
plan,
second.
guys? I'm gonna.
Oh, it did.
Are we?
Hold on. Okay.
I think you and I are going to try and be on either side of Agony, taking care of the blades on
can try
either
and-
wall to kind of escort her down the corridor.
We can
while
try
I
and-
Do we
think-
really need
Shoot
to
the
all get in
blades.
here? I mean, you guys can
Probably
stay
not.
behind and try to support from the back. I don't know what you would do, but I don't know. Get creative.
I want to try and shoot these blades to see if it damages it.
Yeah, so you get the idea that you just need to, yeah, you can do stuff to the blades, you can get closer. You can kind of make intelligence, well, you did make some intelligence checks, but as you go,
So,
I might,
are these blades
you know
going
the-
like this? You know, like across the room?
there's actually like
Are-
three
are they-
sets of
are they,
them
like,
that are
going
kind of
to
going
it?
like this. There's like 3 sets of them that are going like this, like as they're going like this.
So, but they are going like that. Okay, got
So,
it.
yeah, they're going back and forth. Yeah, they're swinging
So
back.
you
and
could
forth.
kind of
can't-
maneuver between them.
You could try to
Yeah.
time it.
Yeah.
You could try to
Okay.
time it. So if you want to do that, basically what you'll do is you'll take, let's see, you'll take your action to make an investigation check to try to get the timing, and then you'll have an advantage when you go next time.
Okay.
Okay. So if you want to like take your turn to try and get that timing. We could do that.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3,
Um,
4.
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
Nice.
How does movement speed work in
That
this?
one.
Is it just normal?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, it's just normal.
Okay.
Cause
Okay.
shit, like Susan, if you had a way to double my movement speed, I could just instantly run across the entire
Yeah.
room.
I was kind of thinking that.
I could reduce you, but that's
Oh,
not gonna
yeah.
make you.
I don't think that's gonna help me in
It's
this
not.
situation.
It's not gonna
Maybe you
make
can get under
faster.
the blades.
Well, maybe I could run across the roof to get over the first blades, but I don't think it would help when I get to that second part.
Mhm.
You know, the smashy bit.
Mhm.
Okay. So let me just.
Are you getting the good stuff, Eric?
Yeah, I'm just getting everything ready real quick. You know I'm getting the good stuff.
Hell yeah. You got? Did you see what I DM'd?
Okay,
Yep.
so
You see what I PM'd? Did you see what I PM'd?
all right. So it's gonna be Artemis first. Just give me 1 second.
Ryan be sliding
There we
into
go.
those DMs.
All right, Artemis.
Oh, I hear that music. Oh, I hear that music.
Mission implausible.
Oh yeah.
Oh god.
Okay, Artemis, what are you doing?
Are we going now?
Yep,
Yeah.
we're going. What are you doing?
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna time those blades. Well, I'm going to try to time those blades.
Okay, so you're gonna make
Uh-huh.
your investigation check.
And just to remind you, everything I'm rolling has disadvantage right now.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're exhausted.
9.
9. Yeah, you're like having a hard time focusing. You're just so nervous. You just want this to be over. You want to be through it.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'm just
You picked
trembling.
the right path.
No.
Yeah, how did you know which turns to make? Was it your little friend?
I'm picking up agony and I'm going.
Hey,
So
hey.
that was your action.
Mhm.
I'm sorry. Did you want to like use any movement? You could start moving into it.
Like, yeah. I mean, if I were to move like, here, are the blades like? Is that within the
Yeah,
path
the
of
blades come all the way up to those little walls.
Fuck.
So they're
no.
going back and
I'm
forth.
good
I think.
back here.
Okay. Artemis, good out here. All right.
I'm
Try and
guessing the
fireball
blades
something.
end right where the smashy bit starts.
I need you to try and melt things.
Is there any break between the blades and the smashy bit?
I
So
assume the blades
between the
stop
blades and the
right-
smashy bit. No, yeah. The blades will go like right up to that smashy bit.
Okay.
Okay, so it's Pelusa's turn.
Can I pick up agony
Don't you
and then
grab me. Don't you grab me.
I'm grabbing her.
Not willingly, so you're gonna have to do a freaking grapple check.
At
And it's
least
half movement if she's unwillingly being carried.
Shit.
you are not
You can make
picking
an
me up.
athletics or acrobatics to.
No, not yet.
Oh yeah, you slip right out of his arms as he's trying to grab
Okay.
you. So that was your action.
Okay.
Or that was one
Well,
of your
that's what
attacks, technically, if you wanted to run up to a blade and make an attack.
Nah, I'm gonna go on through.
And actually, you're kind of, as you like even think about making an attack against the blade, you think that the way you'd have to do that is run in there and then ready an action to make an attack. When
In
it
fact, I'm
lures
gonna-
by.
When I find out that agony is unwilling, I'm just gonna get on all fours and feral dash.
Loose.
So I'll
Okay.
increase my movement speed by 10.
Okay. So you can move 40 feet.
One, or sorry, one,
You're gonna
But buddy,
end
I
right
appreciate
where
you
the smashy
spoke.
bit-
Wait.
2, 3,
Palouse!
4.
Oh, there you go.
Wait,
There
wait.
you goes.
You're not gonna know how to undo the rune if you
We're
get
gonna
at
do
the
this as a
end.
group.
You can try. You can
Six.
try.
I guess we can.
Don't. You never
Okay,
know.
I went 8 squares, which is 40 feet.
Great.
Okay, now do I have to roll to see if I miss by the blades?
No,
Blades will
no.
have their own
They
turn.
have
they
an
go on their own.
initiative
Got it,
that
okay.
will come. when they're active. Okay, so all right, Palouse. Did you want to use a bonus action? Do you want to like rage or anything?
My bonus action was my dash. My feral dash.
Oh yeah, that's right. Thank you.
Oh yeah, we have dashes, guys. I forgot about that.
Yeah, you can use your dash action. Don't forget. You used your action to try and
I
grapple.
thought
Yeah.
about it. I still could only end right before the smashy bit.
All right.
How does that
Sable
work with a ready action? Like if you dash, you can't use a ready action, can you?
Correct. No,
can
That's
actually
it's your action
ready
to
action
ready.
a dash.
Oh, I got a
Oh.
question actually. Is there like a space between the blades
And the smashing
the,
that you can stand.
and the smashing?
No,
that's
there's
like,
not.
Okay.
Nope.
There's-
Oh.
I asked that.
It goes all
Fuck.
the way up. So once you're in the corridor, you're in the corridor.
Okay.
You fucking
We're all fucked.
bonobo.
All right, so I just yell, "Palouse, wait up!" and I run forward as well. And I
Sable!
turn and
God,
to be like,
guys,
stay behind me, and I ready an action to, whenever they're in range of me, if I can like try and deflect any blades that are coming at anyone else behind me. If they get into the same kind of part of the hall I'm in, kind of like ready an action to try and deflect the blades that might hit them.
So to like protect.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. Sure. So do you have a protection fighting style?
Oh yeah, it wouldn't be that. I guess I'd just be ready an
What does
action
that
to.
do?
I think that gives disadvantage to something, but yeah, I don't have that. So I guess I would just ready an
okay.
action to attack one of the blades that was going to hit.
No,
someone
I mean
else.
if you wanted kind of like try and parry, I'm down to go with that. Basically, you wouldn't be protecting yourself, but you could like add some defense to somebody who's right behind you. I'll
Yeah,
allow
that's
that.
kind of
That's
what
cool.
I'm trying to like. Yeah, exactly. I want to deflect the blades if they're coming like towards me,
Alright.
but would hit someone else on its way past
Okay.
me.
Okay, great. That's fine. So that's your action. Did you have a bonus action you wanted to use?
Sure don't.
Sure do. I need to get that man bonus action. All right. So to John.
it's a smites usually. So.
That's true.
Yeah, but lose you have concentration. of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't know if you want to
So,
smite
I have plans. I have plans.
a whirling blade.
There's an item waiting for you that has bonus action usage. So.
Ooh.
I'm gonna take a step up.
Unfortunately, we're all going to die here. So
Yep. Yeah, we are.
I'm going to
Did I
bonus
buy any
act.
diamonds?
Nope, won't help. Never mind, that won't help.
Yeah,
Can't do
I don't
that.
think you did.
no, we have no diamonds.
Here we go.
Yep. Let's see. What can I do, guys? What can I do?
Eric's gonna kill it. Because we're
Uh,
stupid.
This is actually. Well, I'll say that later. Actually.
No diamonds.
Well, hey, if Palouse dies, that's okay, man. He can be brought back without diamonds.
True.
John, did you make an intelligence check earlier?
Yep, that'll be
Yes,
second death.
I failed miserably
Okay.
with a 10. I imagine I didn't do too well.
Yeah. okay.
I'm just gonna, say fuck it, and I have the bow still in my hand, and I'm gonna pull out one of those nice, really hard adamantine arrows and try and shoot it into the tracks for the blades on the left, and see if I can't take out one of the blades.
Okay. So you're gonna try and do that. Okay.
I
Yeah, I'll allow that.
To be honest, I
Um,
wanted to fireball the blades, but y'all went into the fucking hallway, so.
Yeah, I'm just standing next to Agony. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. We could have just stood here and just shot the blades, right?
Just
We could've just
curiosity,
shot them.
what do you
Probably.
guys think
Exactly.
the effect of fire on steel is?
I mean, if you go by Pokemon rules, it worked pretty
Rust.
Mel.
Oh, exactly.
Okay. So yeah, you can
I
make
can
an
ready it if
attack.
you wish as well. Either one. works. Wait, here's a
No,
question.
no. It doesn't.
If
I
I
mean,
ready it for when Sabalin attacks another one, can I get a sneak attack on it?
unfortunately, no. I don't think blades can be snuck up on. But I
3.5 rules.
you can make an
It's-
attack. Those adamantine arrows, they just do +1 damage. Is that right?
I don't even remember, man.
Not.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, that's what they're the ones we got way back when. It's plus
Yeah.
1 damage.
So
Okay.
7
Uh,
if the 17 hits.
so you shoot. 17 does hit, but the damage just isn't enough to affect it. It just like pings off.
Oh
and,
god, damage.
I was just
threshold.
hoping to get it lodged in there and jam it. But yeah.
I thought
Hey, man, if
probably,
I could have sneaked attack, it would have helped, but
You were aiming for the
like the track of it, so
The
it would
track?
like, lodge into the track.
Oh,
All right. I like that.
I
If,
have an idea.
You got one stuck in the track. Which one were you aiming at, left or right?
Left, trying
Okay.
to reduce the damage that is coming to my friends ahead of me.
The left one. Okay.
Well, more for Sabelin than for Palus. I feel Palus might deserve some trap damage right now.
Oh, thank you.
Racist.
Just a tiny bit. No, karma.
Racist.
Obviously.
Okay. All right. So you do that.
And just to make it easier for Artemis, I'll take a step back and let him step up and do whatever he wishes to do next.
Mhm.
All right. Agony, your turn.
So I'm gonna intelligence check to try and see the timing.
Okay. So that's gonna be your action, just to
Mhm.
make that.
Mhm.
Okay.
Maybe we should.
All right. Let's see what the DC is. DC's 15, so you actually
Yikes.
you just like don't think you quite got it. You're
I'm worried for everyone in there.
you're
Can't-
distracted by the two teammates who just ran ahead into the blades.
Ugh. And I can't do anything for them. Really.
But you do see Sablin kind of like bracing, looking back to defend.
I mean, I can start walking in.
I mean, you don't have to if you
You
don't want.
could. I don't know why. I've got a possible solution for this. Okay.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Yep, that's it.
That's as far as you can go?
I'm gonna go this far because I want to.
Okay.
Okay.
To be clear, the blades move. You're still gonna be in the blades trajectory.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Both
Let me
or
break
just
that.
one?
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see on the blades turn.
This is why I didn't move out there yet, to see what's gonna happen.
And how far they move and how fast they move.
Okay, so Artemis, back to you.
Okay, I'll reach into the pack and pull out the immovable rod, and I want to toss it to Agony. Tell her, use it to jam a blade.
Oh, I love the Jamma blade.
Depending on how you do it, you might be able to get two with it.
Hmm.
You
You
think
lined
that,
it up straight up and down across 2 tracks, maybe?
oh, like two of the. I see.
Hmm.
So they all actually have the. There's only 2 tracks. There's only 1 track on either side, but they kind of like make a W, and, like spread out,
Mhm.
and they're kind of like
Oh,
opening.
that makes it easier then.
Yeah, so there's only 2 tracks on one side, on either side. All right, so
I grabbed
that's
that.
so you throw that. That's a free action to just
Yeah.
toss that.
Mhm. And then I'll take a shot at one of the other blades, I guess.
Okay, so you shoot at a blade.
Uh-huh.
Why don't you make an attack? Are you
Oh,
shooting
you know
left
what?
or
Hang
right?
on. This is something I should clarify. I should get your ruling on. As written, Eldritch Blast can only target creatures. Could I use it to target a blade?
Yeah. I don't.
Okay.
Because it gets weird when you also acid splashes the same way.
Okay.
I mean, I just
You can
feel
only
like
target
I don't
creatures.
see why not. Like,
Well, the idea I had in my head is that I can only shoot things I hate. But anyway, I
Yeah,
hate
like-
these blades right now.
yeah, I guess that makes sense.
It's like spirit gunning a door. It just didn't work.
You can hate
Um,
inanimable objects.
All right, so why don't you roll damage?
Mm.
Yeah, that's true. You hate these
9.
blades right now.
Animated.
Did you roll damage?
Yeah, 9.
Okay.
Of course.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to do it. It kind of like blows it. It like knocks it a little bit, but it doesn't.
Don't you get
Threshold
another
10.
blast?
Joy. Okay.
Don't you get two
you think
blasts
that-
during your attack?
Yeah, I do.
You can make another.
Yeah. 12's not gonna do it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not gonna hit. Because they're just like moving very fast. It's trying hard to
Yeah.
track them. All right. So now, let's bring this guy out. It's the Blade's turn.
Yikes.
All right. So as the blades move through, let's see. You guys are all on the side of the right blade.
Mhm.
And you see, first of all, John, you do notice because you're kind of keeping an eye on it. The left blade, it hits the arrow that's stuck in it, and it kind of like jerks a little bit. And that one is like now off kilter a little bit, and you think it's going to, not by much, but it definitely made it so that it's not going to be as effective at hitting its targets. The other blade on the other side,
The one that's not.
the one that everybody's lined up against, comes forward and wait, right? Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That one comes down, and so first it's going to swing at Palouse as it passes him.
Yikes.
Let's see how good I'm gonna feel at the end of this. It
What do
really
I need to
depends on
roll?
how good.
It rolls. This for this section. Does a 15 hit you,
Yeah.
Palouse?
My armor class is 15, so it just hit.
This is a yikes from me, dog.
I thought we were rolling
Yeah.
against it.
No attack rolls. That might be easier.
Okay. This one
Okay.
comes.
Okay. 10d10. Let's go.
No, it's
I'm
not.
down
They're,
at one shot.
they're just a little bit. It's not. So 7 damage reduced
Oh.
to 3. No, you're not
what?
raging. You're not
no,
raging.
not raging. Not yet. I thought about it though.
So Sablin, the next one,
Bring it.
comes at you. 16.
Sure doesn't.
All right, so it kind of like deflects off you a little bit, and you kind of duck out of the way. And you see, as you do that, as it misses you, they actually speed up
Oh shit.
on this like run forward. But at the same time, you use your ready to action to kind of try and deflect them more. So actually, for the purposes of this, you like negate that speeding up.
Okay. This is good armor, dang.
And then Agony, 9, I believe, is going to miss.
Yes.
So you kind of like duck behind the like one that Sablin kind of deflected out of the way. You just duck, and it swings right over your head.
You get
And
back
those
there.
ones Swing right past.
Yeah, it cut a bit off my tail. A little sad about it, but it'll grow back. The hair I mean on my tail, you know.
Ah, that hurt.
All right, Palouse, back to you.
Back to you, Bob. Okay, I'm going to rage.
Okay.
Okay. And then I'm dash for some reason. Okay, so I can go 40. And then from 40 I can go
Oh fuck
40.
the blades. I'll use the rod for the pillars.
All right.
how do I do that again?
You hit.
Oh.
You right click
Yeah, I got it, yeah.
to make your.
I go here.
Oh yeah, I don't remember how to do that. All right, cool. So that's your bonus action and your action and your movement, correct?
Yep.
All right.
And then I
Sounds
end my
good.
turn in this, whatever this is.
All right, so yeah, you end your turn, and there's these pillars directly above you.
Oh fuck.
All right, Sablin.
Okay, so question about their movement. So the blades just moved. So the left-hand blade, is it still down towards the way we came, or did it reset back to
So,
ahead?
I mean, they're like moving back and forth quickly. What are you trying to do?
I'm going to get a bit more forward, and then I'm going to ready in action to whenever the blades activate again. I'm going to channel divinity and some of those vines to try and restrain the blade on my side of the corridor to kind of hold it in place.
Okay.
While people run.
So, so yeah, for the purposes of this, like they're just going back and forth. We'll say for each turn they like make one pass each direction. So like the first pass you blocked out of Agony's way, the second pass you guys like both just dodged it. So yeah, which direction it's coming is kind of inconsequential.
Okay, that's really what I was worried about. I was worried about like being on the far end, trying to restrain them, and it's down on their end anyway.
Yeah, so we'll say for the purposes of this, every time it's going to start from top and come down, like start from the farthest away and then towards the entrance.
In that case, I'm going to run ahead, and I'm going to ready in action to do that vine thing whenever it's the blade's turn.
And the blades on there are just like abstractions. The actual blades, right? Like start all the way up by the. Actually, I'll move this one up just to make it clear. They start up here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I'm going to yell back to the people back on the far end of the corridor. Where the start up again, I'm going to do that vine thing, run past as fast as you can. I don't know how long it's going to last.
All right.
Can do.
All right. So your action is to ready that action.
Yes.
Okay, great. Remind me of that if I forget. Okay, so now the pillars are gonna go. As they begin slamming down. So you're gonna make me a dexterity saving throw, Palouse.
Ah!
I believe you have advantage on those as they come slamming down. And as you look up and you see them, you do notice that there's like runes engraved on the bottom of each one of them. Okay, so you dodge out of the way. So you're going to take
I still take damage.
9, reduced in half. So that's 2.
Okay.
You take 2 bludgeoning as you dodge out of the way.
A rock!
And it slams down silently next to you as you kind of like squeeze between 2 of them, but they kind of sandwich you a little bit. And then come.
It tickles.
All right. John, your turn.
Okay, so John, upon watching everything happen, has thought up an idea of kind of what to do, and is going to go down like a sprinter on, 2 hands down on the ground, 1 leg ready, and he's going to bonus action dash.
Okay.
Hold on, let me think. It's gonna end right there
Okay.
and take an action to dodge.
Okay. Nice.
That'll be my turn.
Great. All right.
And you know what? Just for flair, he'll smack Sabelin on the ass going, "We can do this!"
Yeah, you're right. We can. Yeah. Whoo, whoo.
Fuck these ways.
All right, Agony. What you doing?
I'm just going to try and fucking book it. Let's see. Can I have bonus? Shit. I'll barely make it there.
Hey man, I have like skills that I'm sitting here going, I can't do half of my stuff because I don't think I can insult and do damage psychically
same
to a
The
saw
blade.
blade.
Yeah, I'm gonna dash.
You know, you look duller than your brother across on the other wall over there.
Yeah, I'm gonna dash. I'm gonna still hold
Did you use
the
the staff?
immovable rod. No, I'm gonna use it for the pillars.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Like an umbrella.
Yeah.
Yeah, wherever you stop, you just like put it there right
Boop.
before you stop.
Yep.
All right, so you dash and you get like right up next to
Right.
the pillars,
But not quite there.
but you're still in the blade zone.
Okay, guys, what happens when we
Blade
all
zone.
get up there and none of us can pass the Arcana check?
One of us will.
Okay,
Break the mask thing.
so that is the end of your turn.
Palusa's an arcane master.
Obviously,
Uh,
I taught him
Artemis.
everything I know. Did he listen though? I'm not sure.
Artemis, what's your plan?
I'm probably just going to keep trying to shoot these
Blades.
blades here. Hang on, give me a second. My character sheet's is being super laggy right now.
No problem.
It may be more prudent to just skip to somebody because it's going to take me a minute here.
Okay,
Mhm.
sure, yeah, fine. Okay, so after you are the blades. So the one on the left comes at you, John. There's disadvantage because you're dodging, and it seems it's a teeny bit slowed because of
The arrow he jammed.
the arrow jam. Thank you. So, oof.
That will hit, but luckily I can half the damage.
All right, so that will roll.
Today's not John's day.
I blame you.
For 6, then you're gonna reduce it to 3. Damage. And the next one, the one on the right, is going to come towards Agony first.
I
Oh.
believe yes, my rated action for the
That's right.
Doing
So
the-
as it begins to move, first Sablin uses his grasp. Will you just post the description of that, if you don't mind?
sure. It's one of the first things I made for my sheet, so it doesn't have a button for it. Let me copy paste that real quick.
Oh yeah, no problem. Well, you can, yeah.
So my DC would be 14, I believe.
Which is that? Okay, so what happens is that you cast these vines, and the blades spinning just like cut through them, but are kind of clogged up a little bit. So for this round, at least, they're going to have disadvantage on their attacks. As these vines begin to like grasp all around them and just slow the gears a little bit. So first coming at Agony with disadvantage. Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Hey, Carl, are you gonna go part druid?
Ouch.
Not likely, just because the stat requirements are like
Yeah.
super not what paladins like you.
Yeah. Alright, so Agony, you take 6 damage. 6
Wow.
slashing.
There's another scar.
And then Sablin does you easily for the fiction, I think you were just a little too slow as Agony like ran past you as you were casting the vines.
Yeah.
She just ran past you, so the vines caught it just a little bit after it slashed Agony.
It's alright,
She was
it's
too
alright,
eager.
I'm good.
Did the
Oh.
I'm
so just-
sorry, I missed it, but did the rod of movable rod come into play at some point?
I will use it for the pillars.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Okay. All right. I was wondering. I was like, what did Josh do last time? That was gonna be. All right. Cool.
Okay.
Josh, did you get your?
Yeah, I'm right. I'm
Do you want to roll those attacks?
Mhm.
No.
Sure.
That's fine.
Here goes nothing.
I know you got those internet problems.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No.
So 14 for the first one and 13 for the second one. Do hit.
Neither of those are gonna hit.
Cool, fantastic, love it.
You're just very nervous back there.
Yeah,
Not
I'm
sure
just.
what to do. Oh, whoops. Palouse.
I guess I'll.
Oh,
I guess I'll.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
That was
What?
just your. That's right. I forgot that we kind of skipped you. So what's the rest of your turn, Josh?
I could run forward, but I'd get hit with those blades. Actually, I'd probably. Yeah, I guess I gotta run forward at some point anyway. So.
Not yet. Stay there.
Um,
We'll deactivate it.
Fuck it. I'll run forward. Everybody's running forward. Might as well.
Okay. So you're running in.
I have the most HP.
Alright, I can only do the fine thing once. Nah.
And here goes none. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I got one more. There we go.
Artemis,
Okay,
what are you
that's
doing?
me.
Get back!
I'm trying to help.
Did you
Get
move your
up from
guy?
there.
Yeah,
Where'd you?
It's not moving.
it's not moving.
It's not. I didn't even see your
Nah.
attack rolls either.
Yeah.
Oh, I just refreshed roll 20 because I was on my side. Huh.
That's weird.
How much did you move forward?
Oh, I moved. Let's see. I should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squares in.
And are you on the left or the right side?
I'm on the left side. Yeah. Hang on. I'm gonna
God.
exit the game here real quick.
Yeah, no problem.
There you go.
I am
Now-
gonna have it
you
because
moved as you exit.
I did it.
Oh,
I just moved them.
Oh,
I
you
just
moved it.
no.
Okay.
I am gonna make an attack against you because technically
Mhm.
that happened before the
Mhm.
blades.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that blade on the left, which is is the slower one,
Mhm.
is going to make its attack against you. Does a 14 hit you?
14 just hits me.
Okay. So that one is going to hit you for 7 damage, 7 slashing.
Cool. Okay.
And Sablin. No, Palouse.
No, yeah, that's my. I think so.
Accidentally.
Okay, let's see. If I move, let's see, can move.
I'm going to change the music.
35
This is
feet?
driving me nuts.
Yeah, it was
Wait.
good at first. It's funny.
No, it was.
and-
It was too much.
I think if you get
Try
closer,
the Pink Panther theme.
Does it take a bonus action to get out of my feral dash? I don't use it that often.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. Does not take a bonus action to end it.
Oh, wait. You can end this condition by expending half of your movement standing upright.
Oh, okay, because you got
Feral
I guess come to a stop.
Okay, so I have to expend half my movement to stop dashing. Fuck. This is a terrible. Okay, I'm going to end my feral dash, giving me half my movement speed that I would normally get, which would be 15, and then I'm going to dash as an action. And I'll end 30
Yup,
steps
35.
away.
Okay, so you get
And
there.
then...
wait. If you get closer
Yeah.
to that mask, it'll go faster.
Wait, what? Is that what happens?
Well, that's kind of
We'll
what we deducted when we shot the
Oh.
arrow at it.
Yeah, this one's that's not-
Unlucky!
Oh.
Oh.
All right, so is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Sablin.
Okay.
Intense
So if I attack, question. If I attack the tracks towards the end of the blade section, would that keep it from potentially keep it or slow it down from going back down to the Artemis side of the hallway?
If you want to attack the blades on Artemis' side.
Yeah, it doesn't matter like what end of the hallway I'm at. I don't think so. Correct? Or
No, yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Basically, you just need to like prepare your action. To go, you would need to go onto his side. Yeah. for
yeah.
sure.
So I go to the end of the blade hallway and I write an action for whenever the blades start to try and jam my sword, particularly the adamantine sword, into the tracks to try and either stop it or slow it down.
Okay. All right. So that is the end of your turn. So next is the rune.
Yeah.
So the rune now, as Palouse approaches, Palouse, you look up, and its red eyes glow. And I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh shit.
Wisdom. My
Best
greatest
save.
I need to get up.
My greatest stat.
So as you see those, you are terrified, and you use your reaction to run your full movement speed away from that rune.
I don't have any movement speed.
No, you use your reaction
Oh.
to run your movement speed. So 30 feet
Basically,
You
you're
move.
getting a dash as a reaction.
away from it.
Okay.
All right. So you're there. And
Make a deck save.
and then the next turn, the pillars go. And also you are now frightened of that.
So you can't move closer.
And you cannot move closer you can use your action to
Hmm.
make another wisdom saving throw to try and not become frightened.
Ah!
So make a okay.
Is
your
your
dex
is your
save.
little tail between your legs?
Yeah, I guess so.
It's a scary mask.
Which is ironic from one of the guys who wears masks regularly.
I mean, he knows
Be a
better
mask
than Bono.
aficionado.
4 bludgeoning damage as you get slammed. But because you did
Yeah.
failed your save, you are knocked prone. So let me put some tokens on you because you are scared. This little sad man. And knocked prone.
I'm
Okay.
not.
All right. Oof. John. This is hard. This is harder than I thought it was going to be.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So if we crawl our
One,
way
two,
to
three,
there,
four,
we
five,
can only move
6.
15 feet.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's my
Well,
turn.
All right, so you just dash through.
Yeah, what's the
Can
range?
I also say that I closed my eyes upon seeing what he just happened to him, like the
Mhm.
light and all that? I'm like, I just close my eyes and I run straight forward.
What do we know the range of this thing? Have we
Yeah,
like
you can
gathered
go.
that?
Not really. I mean, it just shines like you were within its range.
Okay, I was here yet.
But we'll find out.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So next up is Agony.
Yeah, I'll run up. I don't know if there's like multiple pillars or something. I assume maybe there is. But
Yeah, there's a bunch of them. There's a bunch of them that are slamming down, like all along that
Shit.
okay.
Passageway.
I will put the immovable rod right above me. I don't know if hopefully that could cover me and Palouse.
As you go, is it an action to use the movable rod?
It is.
Okay. So you use your action to hold it up.
Mhm.
I'm gonna say that you can see them, and they're 10-foot cubes. We'll say along that whole thing. So you
Okay.
would not help Palouse right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I could put it in
Above you?
between, so it could get 2 like right here, you know.
So let's see.
I could
It's
stop 2 of them, so this like this area.
yeah.
or
You
whatnot.
don't think they're not like
I don't know how big.
there's maybe like a foot between each of them, so you don't think you.
It could
They're
actually.
not like abutting each other.
Mm-hmm.
So you think you'll only be able to stop one.
These
With it.
bastards thought of everything.
Okay, so that's the end of your turn.
Mhm.
Run up, click the movable rod above your head. All right, Artemis.
Okay. I'm just gonna dash all out, and that would put me here.
All right, so you kind of just get out of the
Mhm.
blade zone into there, which is fortunate because now it's the blades go. Sablin, why don't you make your attack against the blade as you jam it into the. All right, that's a good.
Ooh.
So why don't you roll damage? Nice. So you slam it into the track and kind of jam it up. And as they go, it kind of like skids off your. As it hits your sword, it kind of pushes your sword out, but your sword kind of grinds up the gears a little bit. So it's going to now take disadvantage from that.
Yeah, protected all my oh wait, they all ran past me. Oh.
Okay. And so it's going to make its attack against you. Let's see, this is now just. Alright. Jeez. I've been rolling good for these guys.
It's almost like the armor didn't matter at all.
Good thing they got disadvantage.
Does that one have disadvantage? You're on the side of the left now.
Yeah.
So you're not
The
on the
left-
side that you cast the vines
Or-
on.
Oh, I thought the attacking the gears did like something. Oh, I thought the attacking the gears gave a disadvantage. Okay.
The bonus was tracked.
Oh.
So you like permanently lowered the bonus on that, on those.
Oh, yeah. I
Not
see this
bad.
+2 instead of +5
plus
now.
two.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yep. So you are going to take
19 still good.
just 2.
Oh,
Just
okay.
2 slashing damage. Okay.
Makes me a little dang.
All right, Palouse. So you are frightened and on the floor.
Yep.
What do you want to do?
Wisdom save, I guess. You said in the
You-
start of my
you
turn.
use your action to make a. Yeah, it's your action.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
So use your. Nice.
Nice.
There you go.
I'm crawling.
Yourself up.
No,
You're
I'm
gonna
crawling.
remain on the ground. You're crawling.
Yeah, like it's a
That
war
sounds
movie.
Smart.
Guess it's the same amount of distance.
You would move one. No, because crawling is like 1/3 speed. You'd get 1 square or 2.
No, it's
tops.
It's half speed.
It's half speed.
it's half speed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
I'm.
thought it was more. No, it's difficult terrain if you're crawling.
Yeah.
That's where you.
It's okay, I have a ring
I've
of-
seen someone do that.
Anyway, yeah. So I'll crawl army style across the land to this
Okay.
little area.
Nice. All right. That's your action. Anything else?
I'll just yell out to John. Do it, John! Break the mask!
I don't know
All
if
right.
breaking it will fix it, but
All right, Sablin. Your turn.
I know we have the chart that lists jump speeds. Do we know
Yeah.
how far we could throw somebody?
God.
trust you just as far as I can throw you.
You can make a strength
Which is
check.
pretty
I feel
far.
like probably like 10 to 15 feet would be your good throw.
Yeah, no, I was gonna try and toss Artemis into
Yeah,
the square that Agony
even
has
with-
blocked.
Even with my delicate wispy frame.
Yeah, you don't think you're going to be able to toss him 30 feet. That seems pretty crazy.
Please don't throw me 30 feet. That's more like a wrestling move.
Well, actually, if I get right in front of you, it only takes 15 to throw you next to Agony, and she has the pillar blocked.
Yeah.
Ooh, that might. And yeah, do whatever.
I'm gonna give it a shot.
You can
Alright.
always use Thunder Smite and knock me over there.
Pillar.
There you go.
Oh wait, it never hits. Never mind.
Exactly. Okay, so I'm gonna move 5, 10 in front of Artemis, and like, hey, get ready, and
Get
I
ready
pick
for
him
what?
up, and I this, and I toss him at Agony.
Ah!
Are you resisting him at all, Artemis? You're allowing him to toss you?
I'm flailing, but I'm not resisting.
Okay, Sablin, make a strength check.
Strength check or athletics?
You could use athletics.
I'm gonna do inspiration to this.
It's like a shot put. That's a sport.
I do my best impression of a javelin.
Really? I think it would be
Nice.
more like a log toss.
Yeah. Yeah, well, how far do people throw? That's a good point. I'm gonna have to research how far people can throw other. I didn't have this one prepared. All right, so yeah, you toss him and he like kind of skids up next to Agony.
Saban, what are you doing? Artemis, are you all right?
Artemis, you take one
Uh,
damage.
I take how much? Sorry.
1 damage.
Just one
Okay.
point of damage as you like
I'll-
slam.
Right
Artemis,
behind you guys!
I come skidding next to I never better.
Sablin, get over here!
Wait ahead of you! And I get 20 more feet of movement, and I get right up next to her.
Okay.
Hi guys, how you doing?
John,
What's going on?
ahead of all of you, is just yelling, "What are you? What's going on?" It's closed. Are you guys okay back there? Is Pelus dead?
No, he looks okay.
Ow.
He's tough.
All right, so I need both Pelus and John to make me wisdom
On
saving
the
throws.
range.
Oh shit.
Oh
Apparently,
no!
Can't
Having your eyes
even
closed
save
doesn't help.
my family because we can't save ourselves.
Wait, is it a wisdom save?
We can do this.
Yeah.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll use my inspiration for this shit.
Power of friendship.
All right. Oh no.
Wow!
Should've
So much
used
for the
that
power
of friendship.
reroll.
So both of you
Oh
are.
wait, could I use that for rerolls or how does
No,
that?
too
that's,
late
that's
now.
in my game. That's in my
Oh.
game.
No. Yeah.
I did
Yeah, he
I
did.
change
Oh,
change
we
that
can't.
rule.
But
at
I
the
kind of
game.
did it beforehand.
Yeah,
Yeah, you did it
you-
beforehand, so it's too late.
Yeah, but it's good. Next time, remember
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
that. Because yes, you can. You just use them for reroll. I'll try and
Oh,
remind
okay,
you.
cool.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. Okay, so you guys both need to move your full movement speed. So you each move 30 feet away,
Well,
and you're frightened.
technically, wouldn't I only have 15 movement speed because I'm crawling?
Yeah, you're right. You do only have 15 movement speed. Good call.
30 feet. Actually, yeah, you're in range of my aura, I think. Yeah, you are. Yeah.
And same with you, John. You move 30 feet back.
What does your
Yeah.
aura do?
So my aura gives my charisma mod to everyone's saves. So plus 3 to everyone's saves who
Cool.
are within 10.
And okay, so now everybody needs to make dex saves. Everybody gets a what is it? +3, +2,
Yup, plus 3.
+3. Is anyone from Agony and Artemis?
Wait, does an immovable
Dex
rod
save.
stop it?
Oh yeah, nope. Sorry, thank you
Oh,
for
okay.
reminding me. So Agony does stop the one. So Agony and Artemis don't need to make it, because the one that's right above the two of you.
I think everyone passed anyway, so.
Yeah.
But they just take no damage. Everybody else did pass, but you will still take.
I just want-
Why? Why am I not level 7?
Ooh, so you'll take 7 damage. Pelus, you only take
If I was
6.
level 7, it would have been 0.
So you take 7 damage as well.
So I take half of
Sablin.
7?
Yes, you take 6, Pelus, and Sablin, you take 7.
Wait, half of 7 isn't 6 then.
What?
It's
Just
14
think-
halved because I made the save.
Yep.
Right.
And then half of that.
And then half of 7, which is like what, 4?
3.
Did I say 6? I meant 3.
It's
Sorry.
Okay,
I meant
3.
6
Okay.
halved. Yeah, rounding down.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was
my
like,
bad.
what?
My bad. So many numbers.
6? What? Okay, cool.
Not me.
All right.
Oh, so
And
I
you
take
take-
7 as well?
You take 7 as well, Sablin, because you see that
Okay.
there are like 2 rows basically. I think each of
Oh.
them's a 10-foot cube.
Mhm.
Okay, I thought it was in the same cube as Agony as Artemis.
Yeah, I think this is
So
a
action
cube.
to make another
This is
whiz save,
cube.
you said?
That's a cube.
Yes, so it's an action to make a wisdom save.
16.
Oh yeah, because you're in the range. Nice. So 16 will succeed. So you're no
Cool.
longer frightened.
Bonus action movement. Well, let's see. Yeah, just fuck it. Run all the way right up next to the mask.
Yeah, but then could you use your action to make an Arcana check?
I use my action to break out of the
Oh, yeah,
fear.
oh,
the
yeah.
action was safe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is it. All right. All right. So that's the end of your turn.
Uh-huh.
Agony.
Okay.
You got the movable rod above you.
I have an idea.
Just floating
for this.
I'm just clutching you, Emma. I'm so sorry.
Just follow me. Just come over here. Okay, so I'm gonna
I'll just follow the birds. It's good.
take the movable rod and move it here. Okay, at the
Okay.
end of the road, because I'm
Um,
assuming that's the, end of the range for the mask.
So the only thing is, I think it's an action to click it on or off. So I think you can only click it off this turn.
Yeah. Oh.
I don't think you can click it back on. Right?
Mm.
Is that
Yeah,
how the
that's right.
item
That's right.
reads?
Yeah, turning it
Okay.
on and off is an action. So.
Okay, that makes sense.
So you're just kind of you let go. You go up and you're like,
click. Okay.
There's a
still
6-second refresh period.
I'll still
Yeah,
do that.
yeah. It seems like it needs a little time.
I'll still do that, and I'll move over here, cause I don't want to move back 30 feet from here. So. Yeah. I'll stay
Okay,
here
okay.
with
So
the
you're
rod.
just moving to the edge.
Yeah.
I like that. All
to
right.
the edge. I'm gonna play it smart, and yeah, I'll do that.
That's the end. All right, Artemis, your turn.
Okay. I'm actually good at wisdom saves. I think I might be the only one proficient in the entire party in them. So I'll go ahead and approach. So 30 feet. And do I have to do like an arcana check to try and turn this thing off or something?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but you think you Agony kind of told you that you have to go up and like temper with it. You have to be directly
Okay.
next to it.
Okay. Well, then I guess that's really the Well, fuck it. No. Yeah, fuck it. I'll just dash up to it then, and we'll see how it
Okay.
goes.
All right.
My.
All right. So the blades spin behind you all. Loose. You are
I-
prone. You're frightened.
Wisdom save. Fuck.
Thanks. Yeah, you're still
Yikes.
scared. That was your action.
So I can't move.
Hey, you can't move closer to me either. Yikes.
Yeah, you can't move any closer.
But he can be moved.
Can you pick up
Sable.
Palouse?
Just drag him. Just drag him over there.
Fuck it. I'm gonna stand up. That's an action, or is that just half my movement?
Half.
That's half
No,
my
that's
movement.
just 15 feet of movement.
Okay, 15 feet of movement to stand up,
Okay.
and then I'm going to. Should I attack the mask? Is that a thing?
Attack it. Yeah, John shot it before.
What happened when John shot it?
It made shit worse.
Yes.
Got it. So
Yeah.
attack it.
Sure, you're under the smashy bits right now, not us.
Yeah, I'll use my. No, I won't do anything. You know what? Nothing. I just won't do. I'll hold my action.
Dodge.
Okay.
Take
But
a
didn't he
dodge.
already
God.
do his action to do the wisdom save?
Yes, your action
Yeah.
was.
Or you
Never
have
mind.
advantage on deck saves,
I
so
do
you're
nothing.
better off dashing.
Nothing.
That's
I do
right.
nothing.
That's right. Okay,
I'm
so you
good.
just stand up. Okay.
Yep.
Sablin, your turn.
Okay, so whenever you drag somebody, that takes up half your movement, right?
Yeah.
Oof, I don't know if it would
Yeah, it's
clear-
basically like it's like difficult terrain almost. You're dragging them.
So I would spend 10 to get to him. Then I have 20 left. 10, 20. I'd be able to get him and I to right at the edge of the pounding area.
You're probably
Well,
at that point probably just better being on Agony's side and waiting for Agony to press the button.
Yeah. Yeah. Want to try and help loose though.
I think you can get Palouse in there too. But I
That's
don't know.
true. Okay, the 10 foot kind of area of the pounding does extend to like the part of that the Agony is under does extend to the left or the right of her.
I believe it's
Okay.
this square. Like,
Yeah, it's basically there's like two 10-foot squares on either side, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So yes, that would be one. That would
Mhm.
be one. Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly.
Okay, 5, 10. I'm going to grab Palouse And then, okay, so doing a check to grab him. Will he be resisting me with a fear and everything?
That's up to Palouse, I'd say.
I mean, no, he wouldn't resist you helping him.
Yeah.
Hold me.
So no,
You
he
gotta
doesn't resist. So you grapple him. he like hold me.
Scooby snack.
I got you, don't worry. And so be
Yeah,
10.
how many
or-
how many
I
Scooby
brought
snack?
you. You can trust me. And
So
throw.
Palouse, you come up next to him.
Okay.
Drags you in there.
Does he feed me Scooby snacks?
Trust
I
toss.
already
Come on,
used-
trust toss.
I think I already used my
Pelosi
action to grab you, though.
Yeah. So it's your action to grapple.
If I had
Alright.
an action to give you snacks, I would, but unfortunately.
Got
And you're gonna stay there, Sablin?
That's all my movement, so yeah.
Okay. All right.
Slam before it clicks, so.
Then both Artemis and John make me wisdom saving throws. Oof.
Uh-oh.
Don't think
Ooh.
I can't back up one more
Can I
because
burn
that
an
would end
inspiration
inside
for that?
civilian space.
Okay. Let me-
Yeah, because it's difficult. Because I just changed that rule, so it's back to difficult.
Well, even then, 30 would end me right in his space.
Yeah, so you can. Well, but you could run to the other side. You could run next to Agony.
But direct path away. Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Mhm.
Yeah. If your whole you're gonna be over there. Sorry, bud. All right. And you succeed, Artemis.
Okay.
All right. So then, everybody else make me dex saves. You guys have a +3.
Hmm.
Ooh. And Palouse you as well. You have advantage because you can see it. Palouse,
Oh,
make a dex
Yeah.
save.
you're right.
All right,
Cool.
so that's a failure for Sablin and John. So Sablin and John, you each take 14 and are knocked prone. Agony, you take 7. Palouse, you take 3.
Oh shit!
Uh-oh.
Oh my god, this is the most injured John has ever
Oh
been.
my God. He
You
might
have
go down.
potions.
Yeah,
John,
remember potions are just bonus actions. Don't forget that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, John.
How do
Okay,
you
first
feel
things
right now?
first, I will stand up for half my movement.
Okay.
And action, I guess I'll try and break out of this with the bonus +3 of 13. I don't think I'll cover it.
13 is not gonna do it.
So I can't move forward. Cool, cool. And,
Just move into the agony cube.
yeah, I'll do that. I'll move over here.
You just gotta like squeeze through everyone. Excuse me. pardon
And,
me.
as I do so, I'm just gonna begrudgingly drink the only health potion I have.
Okay. Great. All right. Agony.
I'm gonna hand somebody the rod. Here, take this.
Take it.
Sablin.
I guess I will.
Or you, yes. Take it, John. All right. And I'm
Well,
gonna.
technically, you don't even have to hold it. You just click it and leave it in the air right now.
Well, no, I'm not
It's
gonna
a-
use
it's an
my
action.
No, I'm not gonna use my action for that.
Oh, give it to Palouse or Sablin, because they'll go before the Crusher.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and take it then, yeah.
Give
There
it
you
to
go,
the
there
more
you go.
responsible one.
Here you go. Take that, and I'm gonna go all the way up to this thing. And I don't know if I need to make a wisdom save now, or if it's later, or
No,
if I could do
no,
a Karna
it's-
check
it's-
now.
It has its initiative, so you can run up. So that was 30 feet to run all the way up.
Mhm.
Yeah, make an Arcana check.
I'm gonna use inspiration for this one. All right,
as
Artemis,
you
you
start
and me, we
looking
got
at the-
this.
Hmm?
Oh,
I feel very relaxed right
good
now.
thing for that
14.
inspiration.
14.
But 14's not quite gonna do it.
Shit.
Okay.
As you're like looking at it, you just can't quite figure out what needs to be done.
Fuck.
All right. So that's the end of your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Artemis.
Mhm. Okay, so how big is the mask?
It's like 2 feet by 2 feet about.
Oh, okay. Could I take off my coat and cover it?
Yeah, you could. Make me Arcana check.
Okay. This is with disadvantage. Oh, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you can cover it with your coat.
Yeah,
If you want.
If you want to.
Yeah, I'll hold up my my jacket and I'll try and cover it and see if that does anything.
All right. So you put your jacket and cover it up.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Maybe if they can't see it.
Maybe if we can't see it, we don't get afraid of it.
No.
All right. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
This is where we all
Oh.
die.
All right, Palouse.
Stand strong! And I'm going to give my health to John.
Oh, you caring soul, you.
Oh.
I'm going to give him 20 HP.
Wow.
Nice. Did you hear that, John?
He's getting a
I
drink.
think he's getting a drink.
Oh, I missed it.
And that was my action, so I won't be able to
Doesn't
make
even
a
know how
saving
good you
throw.
are.
And I
Alright.
can't move, so I'm still red.
You're just still kind of scared. All right, Sablin.
Right, so I have the immovable rod now, so I'm going to click it on so the square that the three of us are all in should be blocked now.
Yeah, so you put it on and click it on above you.
I shake it a few times, kind of like looking for the button because I've never used it before.
Where's the
How
button?
does this work?
How do I do this?
This one button, literally one.
Click.
So I click it and stick it up and over my head, and I just turn back to John Blue's like, "Please take care of John. I'm gonna try and help them up there, and I'm gonna run 30 feet."
Okay. So yeah, the immovable rod's now floating there.
Okay, and yeah, I don't have any more actions, but yeah, that should end my turn.
But you're getting up there. All right. So as the light now pulses, the eyes shine so bright you can even see like a little red dimmed through the jacket.
Wow.
As this pulse, this energy that emanates from it is not visual in nature. And
I'm back. I healed
I need
20.
all you guys
Cool.
to make saving
I
throws. Yeah, Palouse. So Palouse gave you 20 hit points, John, with his action. It's his caring
Thank
soul
you.
ability. You do have
wait,
+3
we didn't
from.
I thought we had the rod above us.
We do.
You do. This is the wisdom save.
Oh,
so-
okay. Then never mind my save.
Fuck.
So I got
Alright.
14.
Fuck.
All
I'm
right.
attacking
So
this thing. I'm done.
Siglin and Agony are both frightened and run 30 feet away.
Artemis, you can do it.
The only,
Where are you guys going?
the only spot that's 30 feet is this one, isn't it? Oh
Well-
no.
What if
Oh, wait,
he
go
like?
here. Go here. What are you doing?
Yeah. What if he goes here even though it's 25 feet and he can't move anymore? What's gonna happen?
Yeah, what's the
Yeah.
wrong there?
Can't he make that decision to go there anyway?
No, because you got to get as far away as you can. I'd already made that because I made that rule with John. I got to stick with
Yeah.
Okay.
with Sable in there.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's okay.
All right, so they do come slamming down now. The one just hits, and it's like gives its muffled slam above all of you as it hits the immovable rod. The other one comes at you, Sable. I need you to make a dex save.
Oh no.
You don't have
Is
that
the plus
shield
3
master
already-
yet, right?
Sure don't.
Does the +3 work on your aura?
It's already in there.
It's already baked in.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right.
Otherwise, it would be +0.
So you then take 10 damage and are knocked.
It could be worse.
Okay. Yikes. All right, John.
Spelling, get back off!
I'm
Oh.
trying. Oh.
No, that's me throwing a healing word to you for 4.
Oh, yay. Yay,
So
baby.
it's my bonus action. Action. I guess I'll try and break out of this again and not.
Oh, nope.
Yeah.
No, I guess not.
So I will use my movement to dance a merry jig.
Okay. All right, man. All you scaredy cats back there. Agony, what you doing?
Trying to break out of it. Wisdom.
All right.
Nope.
Artemis is a load up there. All right, Artemis, your turn.
Okay. So is the mask attached to the wall? How's it attached to the wall?
Yeah, it
No chance.
it is attached to the wall. Yeah.
Just
okay.
do an Arcana check, damn it.
I could do an Arcana check. I add 0 and have disadvantage.
Use
Well-
your inspiration.
Use
Well,
your
no, he
inspiration to
needs
make
it,
it a
but
flat
something-
roll,
he
and then
needs
it.
worst come to worst, luck.
Probably just have to hit a 15. What's the chance of hitting 15? It's like
That's a 25%
chance,
No, 20% chance. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, wait a minute. No, I can burn.
oh,
ooh,
20%.
I'll burn 1 luck. Okay, yeah, I'll burn 1 luck right now. That gives me 3 dice. I get to pick the best one out of them. So here we go.
Wait, how does that work?
When I roll with disadvantage, if I spend a luck point, I roll a 3rd die, and luck
And you
points allow me to
whichever
choose the
one
die
you
I
want to
want.
apply.
Hmm.
Luck's broken.
Yeah, that's
know?
why
Wow.
luck is called super
Yeah.
advantage.
When a character with lucky tries to do something that's unlikely, he is more likely to succeed. Because that's kind of the definition of luck, I guess.
All right.
I don't know how that
Yeah.
works, but
No, I mean,
there's
think about it. If
various
you-
degrees
if
of how
you
people
win-
interpret that luck, but
Well,
No,
no,
I
think about it.
literally-
If you win the lottery,
Just go for it now. Go for it now.
Sorry.
Look at the.
Okay.
No.
I watched
no problem.
Mike Merles talk about how he disagreed with it, but that's how it works. Or something. It was either Mike Merles or the other guy.
okay, a
Seven's-
1,
seven
a
high.
5, and a 7.
Seven is the high.
Oh my god.
Oh, yikes.
My god.
All right.
You're not
Yeah,
relaxed
that's not
enough,
gonna
Artemis.
Can't you choose luck afterward, or do you have to do it before?
I mean, I could do it. I can do it afterwards, but I mean,
Yeah.
it doesn't really matter. So.
All right. Yeah, you try. You just like have no idea. You're like too tired to think about it. You just want to get through the damn door.
I'm just
Alright.
shooting it next time, guys. I'm just fucking shooting it. I don't know.
Yeah, me too. I'm throwing
There we go.
javelins now.
That's
I'm done.
what I should have done.
I got javelins. I'm using javelins.
Um.
Don't hit Artemis.
No. Go ahead.
Let's see. Is it how far this fucking thing? God damn it! I have a disadvantage.
Also, you also are because you're frightened anyway.
Oh yeah, you're right. So fuck it. Let's just throw some javelins. How many attacks I get? I get like 2.
Yeah.
Let's go.
2 attacks.
12 probably doesn't hit. 13 probably.
Uh,
actually 7 technically.
It's an inanimate object. So those will hit.
This 7 won't hit, right?
The nat
Natural.
1 can't hit.
Oh yeah, 7-1. 7's not gonna hit. Sorry, I was looking at the first one.
Okay.
Even if a
so
nat
then-
1 hits AC, it misses.
Oh.
My divine fury for the hit.
So this real quick. Okay.
By the power of Hideko. Stop it!
Stop.
So you throw, and you hit it pretty good. And you hit it, and it like kind of cracks the jaw a little bit when you hit it, because you throw it so strong with the divine fury, radiant damage, like blows it up a little bit. And it seems like whatever it is, it's kind of weakened a little bit, but at the same time, the eyes glow brighter, and the pillars smash faster, and the blades swing faster as well. But it does seem like whatever it is, you weakened it a little bit with that attack.
Yeah, it's my turn.
All right.
Actually,
Sable.
no, that's not my turn.
No?
I still have movement.
You can't move closer though.
I know. I'm
Mhm.
moving over here.
What?
Okay.
Huh?
Why are you doing that?
Because I'm intelligent.
All right.
So Sibellin can step in.
Mhm.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
otherwise,
he
I
takes
can
more
only
damage.
move forward. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Sablin, your turn.
You push him in.
I see Palouse moving, and like, what are you doing? Oh,
Go in there!
okay. Well, first I'm going to, well, actually, I guess the order doesn't matter. I'm going to go ahead and, yeah, I'm going to do the action, try and break the fear.
All right, go ahead.
Hmm.
Oh.
Yeah,
There for a reason.
you got it.
Now you can move up.
Okay. The thing is, even if I move up, I won't be able to clear the distance to the thing.
Well, at least get under where you can get under.
Yeah. So I get 15 more movement with getting up from being prone, so...
Well, if you move 15
Hey.
feet
No,
ahead, you'll
no,
get
no,
feared.
yeah,
You could
yeah,
get
you
feared
get
and move
feared.
30
I-
feet back.
No, honestly, your best bet would just be to walk into that spot.
I
Yeah,
agree.
Yeah,
I mean, do whatever you want to do. Do what your character
Yeah.
would do, but
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that, because... Yeah, this is tricky. Let me double check if the Blessing of Soon is a bonus action. Well, actually, if I'm underneath the poundy thing, I might be safe.
Yeah.
I'm gonna save it because we're probably gonna fight a Johnny after this. Da-da-da-da. In a-
All right, so Artemis needs to make me a wisdom saving throw as this thing blasts again, and he is getting just so frustrated with it.
the room.
Yeah, this is pretty hilarious. Oh, Artemis is... Damn it.
Oh.
He just dropped out.
Yikes.
Josh just dropped out. I'm just gonna make it for him real quick. Okay, he's fine.
Oh,
Whew.
All right, and the smashy bits.
the smash.
The smashy bits come smashing down. You guys are fine with your immovable rod, but Palouse, you'll need to make me a dex save. You have advantage because you are badass.
Very athletic. Yes. Make a dex save. Palouse.
Dex save, Palouse.
Palouse. Dex save.
Right.
Oh, sorry, I'm never listening.
I know.
You know,
Okay.
15.
You have advantage. 15 is.
Am
just
I in
what
the
you
aura,
needed.
or is it too far? Okay, well, that works too.
You are too far, but.
Okay.
So you're going to take 2 damage, and you are not knocked prone. You stay standing as you just like dodge up against the wall and just kind of scrape against the front of you. All right,
My
John.
hair, my chest hairs.
My toe! Not again!
All right, John, it's your turn.
Yeah,
You there, Sam?
it is. It is. Fuck it. Adamantine arrow, let loose. At the max.
That's gonna hit.
So +1 but no sneak attack. 8 damage.
All right. I just. Okay, so you don't get sneak attack.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's
yeah, you
plus
do get a
eight.
plus. Okay,
I
plus
gotta
one.
ask and I gotta try.
Yes, so 8 damage. All right, so you hit it again. And it scuffs it up a little bit. It gets a little bit more messed up. But not quite enough to really do any significant damage. You think that the radiant damage was more what affected it the previous time.
I'm doing what I can.
And I forgot, they're slamming a little bit harder because of that last one. Palouse, so you actually take an extra 4 damage. Did you hear me, Palouse?
Huh? What?
Took an extra
No.
You
4
take an
damage
extra 4 damage
because they're
Okay.
slamming extra hard.
because they're extra hard because you hit it with your javelin.
Okay. Got
Okay. Agony.
Okay, wisdom save. God fucking damn it.
Don't worry, add 3 to that. That's 6.
I got
Is that
6.
good enough?
Whopping
I
6.
got a
Is
6.
that good
Hey,
enough?
Eric.
I got a 6.
I mean,
How
that
did
good
I
enough?
Eric,
I mean, you
just out of
can't really-
curiosity,
His
is
face
there
is
a
right
yellow puddle forming under the 3 of us?
now.
You tell me.
Does lava starts dripping from the walls?
Shit, that's all I
I just have Minecraft on the mind.
I mean, you had a range to try an Arcana check it, but you could fireball
Don't
it.
dig up!
No, it's my action to do a wisdom save.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Yeah.
So yikes. Yeah.
So that's it.
That's it. Artemis, I believe in you. Oh, and he's not here. Look at that. Well, I believe in him anyway.
Artemis isn't here. I will just go ahead and make a Arcana check for him.
Check.
He's just gonna try and try again.
I think.
Oh.
Oh, there you
He
go.
has disadvantage.
Ah, fucking ass.
That's why he said he was just trying to destroy him before, I thought.
Well, last time he tried an Arcana check. All
We
right,
should ask him.
back to Palouse.
I'm throwing another javelin.
Come on. And move
Alright,
under
go
here, please.
Yeah, that'll be after. 15.
15 will hit it.
15.
Yeah.
With 4 extra radiant damage. So in total, that was 14 damage.
All right.
10 piercing, 4 radiant.
And yeah, you see again the piercing damage. Like the thing itself isn't really, the javelin itself isn't really doing anything. It's just kind of like scuffing it up. But the radiant again like puts another crack in it. And again, the things move faster, but slamming down upon you.
Come on! And then I'll jump over here.
All right, Sable, your
Artemis.
turn.
He's
Alright,
really
you
got
see
to
this-
make a save.
This thing is looking pretty close to breaking, and you kind of
Right.
notice that the it's not the physical damage like isn't really doing much to it.
Okey-doke. I yell, alright, I'm gonna try and just break the thing, and I run forward 30 feet, and so this wouldn't count as unarmored for the Sharktooth, would it? Because it's not fleshy at all.
No,
Mhm.
no.
Alright, 2 adamantine longsword swings coming in there.
The
that
first
it?
one, yeah, it's an inanimate object. 10 is you're just hitting something that's a 2-foot target on a wall. 10's
Okey-doke.
Alright, so they kind of scrape against it, and again, like you're scuffing it up and like scratching it, but the pure, like physical, like slashing damage isn't really doing much to it.
I'm gonna take another swing, and
Divine smite it.
yeah, I was hoping to see if this first swing was going to take it out without having to use one, but the second one, yeah, I'm gonna burn it on it.
That one's gonna hit.
And gonna lay a smite on top of that.
Alright, as you rush in, you're so frustrated, slam your sword into the rune and give all the power, all the divine power you have, and this radiant energy just surges through, explodes and shatters all of it. And as it does, the pounding of the pillars slowly comes to a stop. They retract up, and the blades as well slowly stop their movement, and they retract into the walls. And you guys are standing there, and the door that is below the rune, you hear just like a little click from the door.
Fuck magic. Destroy it.
So it turns out the solution to the riddle was hitting it.
You know, that's a very,
Who
very
needs
bad
brains
idea.
when you got power?
Eric, that's a bad idea to encourage us in the future just to solve all puzzles with hitting it.
Well, so that was actually the complex trap out of Xanath's Guide to Everything.
Really?
Man, fuck Xanathar's guide to everything.
It was it was interesting, but yeah.
Well, I mean, we found some creative solutions with the the
The rod.
movable rod and
Well, it's kind of like once you get to that point at the air, like all you're doing is just like checks.
Yeah,
So
making
it's
checks.
a-
Yeah, so there's got to be another way to solve it besides trying to fail or not fail a check.
Yeah, yeah.
So
I
that
mean, the
makes
attacks,
sense.
like
Yeah.
the attacks, were not in the book, but I was like, fuck it. Radiant damage does it. Do it. That was good. Let's take a quick break.
Okay.
Let's come and meet back on the hour, around there.
I might be a
We
minute
did-
late, but yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Take your time.
Time to try and get my fucking set up here.
Yeah, sorry, Josh.
What the
Alright,
fuck?
sorry about
You're good. You passed your wisdom saves, so that's good.
that. That's all I did.
You weren't relaxed enough. Do you need a shoulder rub?
Oh, I need to fucking get past this door.
Yeah, we can get
Oh,
through
we
the
did it.
door now.
I don't know if
Yeah.
you missed it. You
Oh,
guys
I know.
did it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now you need a shoulder rub. I gave you a shoulder rub.
Should have gone to the left. Should have gone the left way.
probably.
I mean, that only took, what?
How many
16,
rounds?
8 rounds. So that only took, less than a minute that you guys were doing all that. So
But we
pretty
got
quick.
fucked up.
You guys got fucked up. Hey,
Fucked
there was a safe way and there was a fast way. The fast way. I warned them.
Yeah. Too bad none of us knew we could make the decision. Only Josh could.
I
Artemis.
wanted to make my own complex trap, but I just didn't have enough prepping, so I was like, I'll just use the one from the book.
Hmm.
Nice.
But, I like him. I like where it has like different. There's like different conditions. There's different things that like move on initiatives.
Mhm. I almost feel like they should, in reality, do more damage, because like a blade would you probably slice our whole arm off, But
But if
Well,
it-
But-
that's D&D
yeah,
in general.
but like kids are gonna fucking
And the
walk
idea
in
is
there
you're
like a
gonna
bunch of idiots, and they're gonna kill themselves if that was the case. So
Those
Yeah, and again the trap is dealing damage every round, and it's not necessarily you're falling to get out of the way. You're getting tired from working with it and all that stuff.
Yeah.
mhm,
Yeah, people. There's different ways to explain hit points. They're not
Mhm.
the
yeah.
the amount of
system
damage it does.
role playing.
Yep.
Like I've heard the idea that like you're getting like worn down the whole time, but you're not
Mhm.
actually like getting hit.
Mm,
And then when you die is when like you get the fatal blow.
yeah,
What are these 2 leaves that you put on me? The static.
Did I put that on you?
I don't
I
know.
was
didn't
wondering
know.
where that came
I
from.
don't know.
I thought you did that for something. I'll get
Oh.
that off of you.
I took it off.
Don't worry, Susan.
I'm high.
Shadows over Waterdeep will have plenty of lethal traps.
Okay, go ahead.
Lethal traps.
Yeah, for sure. I didn't think your complaint was going to be that didn't do any damage to
It
us.
didn't do enough damage. It's not a
Worst trap
complaint.
ever.
I'm just.
I wanted to
that's how I
die.
imagine it.
I mean, this was like it's supposed to just beat us up a little bit before we get into actual combat. So we better fucking heal.
Well, we have potions, kids.
We need to do like a rest, probably.
Takes an hour.
Potions. Yeah, that's not. We're not
Well-
gonna do that.
What are you thinking?
If we can get there soon enough, we may be able to avoid a fight.
Okay. Is that the
Mm.
Artemis thought or the Josh thought?
It's both.
Yes. Yes. Very much.
I think Palouse is ready to do whatever the party wants to do, but I think we should maybe rest because if we do get into combat, it could get real fucking sketchy.
Or
I
we
don't
just
know.
take some potion.
I feel
That's
like
the thing,
potions
if
are
we-
really good at reviving, not so much.
If we
I don't
do, yeah, but if we take an hour, I mean, if we take an hour, there's a more than good chance that we won't get into a combat anyway
Mm-hmm.
because everybody will be dead
And everybody.
and Arjani will be gone.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, why is that? I'm sorry. Maybe I don't remember too much. What happened last game?
So we're trying to find
I know.
the
Katarina,
the
yeah.
Lash Wells before Arjani finds them.
So we're on a
good chance
time
Arjani
crunch.
will. Yeah, and the problem is Arjani will very likely kill, or there's a good chance he'll kill Fiona and Katarina when he finds them,
Oh.
because
Time crunch.
her father-in-law is not too keen on her and Katarina, and it's very likely he just ordered to just kill them when he finds them.
Okay. If it's that urgent, you should probably tell our characters. Or I don't know.
Oh, you were all there for
Yeah.
that, so
Oh, we were.
We were there.
I just don't remember then. Okay, police should just do whatever. I mean, he was gonna do whatever anyway.
Mm.
So this might be kind of a running deal, huh? We need to run the fuck out.
Yeah.
Maybe.
buff potions, strategize. I don't know.
How much is a regular potion again? 2d4 plus 2?
I'm saying if combat breaks out, we should probably run, right?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, well, if combat breaks out, like I have a backup plan. Looks like we're going to get into a fight. I have enough resources on me that I can probably convince Arjani to let you guys go behind, and then I can just use Dimension Door to get the fuck out of there. Two. So.
What can he do to stop the dimension door from going off?
As long as they don't have a wizard, nothing other than nothing. If they don't have a somebody who can counter spell. If they do, all I have to do is stay outside of 60 feet, or I just cast darkness. You can't see it.
I'm okay with it. I drank a potion.
Okay, so how many lay on the hand points should I say for 1 HP revives? Because I kind of want to dump 14 into my own health pool and to save the 1 for an emergency revive, but I don't know if I should save like 3 in case I had to do that multiple times.
Hmm.
I'd say 3. You're more likely to need. We're more likely to need that 1 for revive than you are going to need those 2 to.
Yeah, that's good. Very good point.
There's a shoulder rub for whoever wants that.
Well, thank you.
I'm back. What did I miss?
Agony's given Artemis
Shoulder rub.
Okay.
very important
Ooh,
stuff.
would you like a foot rub? I'm good, pretty good with foot rubs. And
No, do not touch my feet. No, don't touch my feet.
I did a foot rub.
Do you have feet, or do you have
Yes.
like paws?
They're
Feet or paws?
feet are
The same
paws.
thing.
Yes,
I mean, it's-
but like, you don't have. Do you have like those toes, or do you have like those dog toes that are like all?
Here, look.
scaly and
Palouse, sit
hard?
down here. I'll show you Palouse's feet anatomy. I'm quite familiar with it. We sit him down. And
John
look
looks
at
at
Palouse's
you with
so-
a raised eyebrow when you say that you're quite familiar with his foot anatomy.
All right, so moving forward.
Well, those are kind of like mine. I guess it's like humans and elves are like the weird feet, huh?
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
I really didn't know you were into that,
I
Agony.
mean, all of you other,
I'm
all
very
the other feet
observant.
are weird.
To break this up, but maybe we should keep going.
Yes.
My feet are
Right.
the
Oh, yeah, good
Right.
idea.
Yeah, sure, we can do that.
So
Now,
gorillas,
Agony,
their
next
feet
time
are
you
they
want to,
more...
next time you want to do a massage on me, make sure you wash your hands first.
I didn't do anything with my hand yet.
should we like drink potions?
I did.
I guess I'll drink my potion.
It's
Wait a
tasty.
minute, hang on, Eric. Healing surge, is that a thing we can do in this campaign?
Yeah, that's right. Good.
Burn
Thought.
hit dice.
Crap, I forgot about
Oh,
that.
it is?
action.
Wait, how does that work?
My handout that has this ability on it.
I forgot that we could do that. I was wondering about that during that whole getting smashed
Yes,
thing.
sir. As an action, you can half dice rounded down. Each hit dice spent this way, you roll dice and add character.
Okay, so I can roll 3. Cool. I've never rolled 3. Hit
And you
dice
can do
before.
that.
Completely forgot about that. Wow.
In
okay,
theory,
I'm
you
gonna-
could
I'm gonna
do
burn
that.
some.
Or no, you can't do it until you can only do it once.
Once per day?
Short rest.
Short rest.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What's
I
my
think you're also supposed to roll
What's
them
my
all
heal dice?
simultaneously.
12,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, it's all. You
can
have
only do it
to
one at a
choose
time.
how much you're doing at
Yeah.
once.
I'm only doing.
I
one.
do 3.
Okay. It's up to your half.
I
Fine.
spent half because fuck it.
Cool.
Honestly, man, that's the first time I've ever used hit dice in this campaign.
1d12
Yeah, John, that was the
plus your
That's-
con.
Like that's the first time they've ever been below max on them too. It's kind of funny.
Wait, do you add your con mod to
Yes,
your
to
hit
each
dice?
one.
Just
Yep.
hit
Each
your
one.
hit dice button and it doesn't do it for you.
Oh. Wait, what? How do I do that?
The
Oh.
right below temporary hit
I mean,
points.
it'll roll just one, but
Yeah, it'll roll
Well,
one at a time
fuck.
though.
yeah.
So you'd have to roll 2 more. Just hit it twice, 2 more times.
Yeah, but you don't get the bonus.
No matter
2 more
what you
times.
get, you automatically are taking it.
Yeah, you
so
do.
Oh, you do?
30 HP.
Yeah, you get the bonus each time.
Oh.
Right?
You do.
I don't know.
Oh, each time? So,
Yeah, you
okay.
get your con bonus to every
Every
roll.
time you roll. Oh, yeah. Well, okay. Yeah.
It even says for each hit dice spent in this way, the player rolls the die and adds the con mod.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
it's exactly like spending hit dice outside
Okay.
of combat.
Okay.
Okay.
So you
gonna
get
keep
an
my
extra
potion
plus
then.
2 save one.
Mhm.
All right, cool.
Yeah,
You
You
guys
guys
played
feel
4th
it?
edition, so this isn't so strange to you. Anyway.
I should have
Nope, never played it.
Anyway.
Honestly,
All
never
right.
played anything before 5e.
All
Or-
right. So you guys continue. You guys open soon.
Hell yeah.
All right, everyone.
So as you-
Remember, this is Freddie Mercury.
John, I
It's
mean,
Artemis.
Just don't call him Artemis.
call me,
Just
just don't call me
remember
Artemis.
that. Don't ever say his name for the next
Oh. Okay.
24 hours.
John, I have a quick question. Disguise kit on you?
Mm-hmm.
Like, make fake tattoos of the Zint symbol on you in agony somewhere?
You got an example of it to help me with?
I turn into Arjani and just like show up a Zint symbol. I've seen it enough times. I could probably just
I've
replicate it perfectly.
Yeah.
Can you guys get tramp stamps?
I think I could imitate that.
Oh, give me one.
I'm afraid that they won't do very well if they're inspected in any serious kind of way. But
No, wait.
That's
just
fine.
cover it.
It'll be fine.
okay.
Yeah, do it right on my shoulder. Yeah.
Would you like one check for everyone, DM, or
Yeah, sure.
charisma or dexterity for
Oh,
like
no, even better. Right on my tit.
copying? You know what I mean?
Oh, God.
It's a disguise kit?
Like I could see it. You know what I mean?
No, you're
But
just
the
like
thing is-
drawing it on, like
Like an
painting.
ink?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't even need to make a check. There's no chance of failure. You can make that.
Oh, okay.
Just like
It's just
draw
it's
the
a simple
symbol.
design. It's
Yeah.
not
Yeah,
crazy.
toolkits are query abilities. Stats are dependent on what you're actually
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
with it.
Yeah, but you're good. You don't need to make a check. Yeah.
Query.
Easy enough. All right. So everybody has a Zentarum tattoo now.
Mhm, yep,
I'm
right-
gonna
right
do
there.
mine with a mirror and do it like on my face over one eye.
Okay. All right.
We all got flying.
So I don't think I can speak very soft with the lisp, but I can try. Hi guys, how you doing?
uh,
So what's the plan for Palooza and I? Are we gonna get those tattoos as well?
I mean, like, there's no point in doing it on Palouse because he's got
Yeah.
fur, and there's no
Not
real point in
gonna
doing it on you,
work.
a dragonborn.
If anyone asks, it's under my fur.
I promise that I won't bite any ears off today.
You sound fabulous, darling.
Are we
Alright.
are we going? Who's first?
I would
I'll
say
take the-
Freddy is not in front. He needs to not draw
Okay.
attention to himself. I feel like
Probably,
in this
uh,
situation.
Probably John, because of the symbols on his face, so it'd be the most, noticeable.
Or me, I got it right here.
Yeah,
That's
but
true,
I'm
that's
pretty
pretty
sure I'm
noticeable,
also the most recognizable all around.
I don't know.
I'll
We're pretty
take the
distinct
lead
people.
in disguise with a symbol on me.
I'll go second.
Okay.
Hmm.
All right. So you guys start moving forward. You open, and as you go inside this room, you step inside, and this is they're like treasure room. Do you think why might be why they were so well guarded? And in this room there's gold. There's a couple like sacks of gold piled around. There are most of the treasure is like art pieces and gems,
Shiny.
and all the and a bunch of fancy things. And then at the far end of the room, there's a door heading out the other way.
Any diamonds?
Diamonds. Diamonds? Looking for
Make me
diamonds.
an investigation check.
So,
Looking
Artemis,
for
when
diamonds.
I'll let
saying
two of
that-
you do that.
So, Artemis, when you're saying that we're trying to save your kid, was that like a metaphor for this big treasure?
No, literally, the
Yeah,
little
sure.
girl is his daughter.
Okay, just making sure, because I mean,
Actually saving his daughter.
Like
Katarina is my daughter. Yes.
I just look at him and go, I told you that at the first time we met her. None of you believed me.
Well,
So, with that check, Agony, you very quickly find a kind of satchel full of diamonds as you start looking around.
I just want to steal anything I think is magical before we leave the room.
And you find 400 gold pieces worth of diamonds in a bag.
oh yeah, baby.
hot damn.
And other things you see a bunch of like art objects. You see pouches of. I think that to really collect most of the wealth in here would take some time. But if so, you guys kind of tell me how much time you would want to spend.
You can tell how
Grab it.
badly Artemis is worried because he just walks through the treasure room.
I'm
Not
gonna
any
take.
time.
I'm going to take about 6 to 12 seconds in this room and grab as much as I possibly can.
Okay.
I'm just gonna follow follow Artemis because Palouse doesn't care about money either. So
I'm not going after money. I'm going after things that are specifically not money.
Okay, so you're grabbing things.
It's more like one of those shopping spree game shows.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and with
Like,
that investigation
John's in a
check,
room where
John,
he
you're
can't say no.
you're just kind of like indiscriminately grabbing random things as you're walking.
I'm looking around as I'm following Palouse and Artemis. Is there anything that would catch my eye, like anything distinctly like draconic or elven?
You can make me an investigation check as well for that.
Sure.
I just wanted diamonds. I got them.
As you're walking through, you don't see. It's not. It all seems pretty mundane. There are like a bunch of different statues and gems and other sorts of like jewelry and valuable items. But nothing jumps out at you as like magical. Most of it seems to be like of those. Nothing immediately stands out to you as you walk through.
Okay, I keep on following them then.
I'll walk up to the door out of here. I'll put my hand on the knob, and I'll turn back to everybody. Before we go any further, it's me that if shit hits the fan, if I let it slip who I am, I'm working a con here. Promise me that you'll follow my lead, and we won't do anything stupid or heroic, Sablin.
I'm not gonna let you die here.
That's fine, but you need to trust me on this, okay?
Okay.
Trust me. Trust me. Literally, the one person here who wants me to die less than you is me. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll do what I think is right.
John is during that speech. You've seen John run across the room 3 times back and forth, picking things up, and he stops and goes, "Yep," and then keeps running and grabbing things.
All right, so John and Sablin, because you were also looking at things. Sablin, why don't you both of you make me a roll just a 1d100. Okay. So, you find Sablin. As you're looking around, something does stand out to you. You see this puzzle cube that you know. It stands out to you because you notice that the sides of it have the different elemental symbols, and it's like this little wooden puzzle cube
It's a Rubik's cube.
that you notice. It's sort of like a Rubik. So you find that you find a little puzzle cube that's kind of covered in different elemental symbols.
It's appropriate.
And you grab, John, you grab a bunch of different art pieces. I'll say that all together, because you rolled really bad investigations, so you're just grabbing whatever. You get 50 gold pieces worth of objects, and you were like you can't carry anything else. You were like full up, so like you stock your bags, but you're like not necessarily grabbing the most valuable stuff. You're just grabbing whatever you can find.
Dog's playing poker.
Exactly. But you also, amongst those, you get this really kind of fancy feather that you recognize because you've met these sort of creatures before, or you've seen them flying. You find this really kind of ornate red and black Aarakocra feather.
That's pretty.
Stick it in my hair.
So when you say elemental symbols, do you mean the symbols that the cults use, or
Yes.
more generic? Okay.
No,
oof,
the cult,
okay.
the cult symbol.
Yeah, when cultists have kids, they want to give them toys.
Yeah.
Which
I
one's
love
the best cult
Evil
kids?
toys.
These are
Are we
the
are we
evil
are we doing
ones.
cult kids again?
Yeah, I lift the cube up and kind of point at everyone like, "Hey, you guys recognize these symbols? It's yeah, that's the cults.
Hmm.
That's not a good sign."
Maybe there's some kind of secret inside of them.
Try and solve
I've heard stories about little, puzzle cubes like this. Like you finish it, and then a big demon comes and drags you
maybe
to hell
we don't need
and
to solve the
stuff.
puzzle right now. We'll solve the
Yeah,
puzzle
yeah,
later.
we'll-
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
All right. So you guys move to the other side and follow Artemis out. How are you proceeding at this point? Are you just like I guess, are you guys trying to be sneaky, or are you like checking? Or are you just getting there as quick as you can?
With how we're all disguised as Zentarum,
And trying
It's
to be
probably
fast,
more-
I'd say we'd probably, yeah. I don't think
We're
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 trying
probably
to be
more
sneaky.
suspicious.
Yeah.
We'd be like suspicious if a bunch of Zentarum were trying to sneak around in a Zentarum hideout, which is what I think this.
Not exactly. No, this is somebody else's, and the Zents are here to fight. Here.
So Artemis, you're just opening the door and moving through.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep walking, not even try to sneak.
Okay.
Mhm.
So you open the door and you exit into into another hallway, and as you do, you notice behind you that the door that you exit out of, like as you walk through it, it like seems to disappear. Like it was a secret door that
Okay.
to the vault. And you come out and you.
Can we mark the doorway in some way? Pull out like a little bit of chalk just so we can find it again.
Does anybody have chalk?
He has a disguise kit. Paint a penis on it.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah, just like
yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you could get something.
Okay, there's a penis on the wall.
I have a lot of stuff on me. I also have thieves' tools, which I'm pretty sure would have chalk in it.
So you guys,
Probably not. Disguise
It-
kit probably has.
Chalk actually is very common for thieves, especially because like when you're safe cracking and stuff, you want to be able to write down information you can quickly get rid of.
yeah, that's fair. That's fair. All right, so yeah, you guys mark a spot on the.
Plus,
Where, the secret
literally
door?
chalk I think is 1 copper for like 100 pieces or some shit.
Well, that's why I asked, because I know it's in the game. So like, if you guys hadn't bought it, I was. But you guys made good arguments. You guys have something.
Mm-hmm.
But so anyway, so you move forward. You mark the spot behind you, and Artemis, you like instinctually are getting this idea of where you need to go. And so you come up to another T intersection, you take a right. You take a left, you take another right, and then you come to the end of the hallway, and there's a door, a wooden door, the end of the hallway.
Okay.
Just busting in?
I'm also gonna take whatever little bit of room I have and take a swig of some alcohol before we do this. And look if anyone else would like some.
I think I'm
and-
good.
And Artemis, you haven't really been getting any idea of like, as you've gotten closer, you haven't felt like you've gotten closer. You're just kind of getting directions. Like you don't know if this is the door or if it's just another door on the way.
Handle the handle and just like without looking at anybody, I just tell everybody. Thank you,
You're welcome.
and I'll open the door.
You say fuck you?
Thank
I'm
you.
sorry.
Thank you. Fuck you.
Okay.
Fuck
You know,
you,
fuck
yeah.
you would just feel more appropriate coming out of your mouth.
Okay, so you open the door.
You would say it with love and affection, but
And you immediately know what room this is because the smell hits you. It kind of smells like poop in here. And you walk in and you see like baths in the corners of this room. And there's two walls that kind of come in the center of and you can hear around the corner like the walls, you can hear some voices who, as you open the door, kind of hush down a little bit.
Should we talk?
And so, actually, I'll put you on the map, where you guys are.
Yeah.
You guys are in this hallway here.
Ping us.
I will. I'm just moving you guys around a little bit. And then let me get rid of that door. All right, so you guys are over.
Whee!
Jesus Christ. Why is there no me?
just
Right
remember,
down.
guys, there is a permanent video of you guys making that face for 30 seconds leading up to that.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
The anticipation that build.
Anyway,
So yeah, you can kind of see in this room, there's like a partial wall. You can kind of hear from the other side of that is where the voices were, that like hushed immediately as you opened the door.
what is this over here?
It seems like a well. It's got like a bucket.
Oh,
above
okay.
it.
At first, I was worried it was like a mounted ballista. Okay.
No, yeah, it's like a well that's got a bucket hanging,
Yeah.
and a rope tied to it.
I will walk into
Is-
the room.
You see
Yeah,
a
you
door
go
on the
first.
left, but you feel like the door that you need to get to is on the far side of this room.
On the far what?
The far side of this room is the door you get to.
Okay, we got to get across. I'll say to Agony. She steps in.
Then let's go. I like this room. Looks nice. Nice room.
And you kind of hear the continue to speak, and the one says, well, anyway, as I was saying, Golfar's been doing a great job. Oh, yeah, of course. The other one responds, yeah, Golfar's been doing great.
Psst, hey guys,
I don't know whether or not to
I've
speak up.
had this thing I've wanted to test for a little while. I feel like this may be the place to test it.
Does it involve your bag that summons elves? Or...
No, this involves a bottle that you light on fire and throw.
I might wait on
Yeah,
the
just hold off
signal
on
for that.
Okay, just
Yeah,
saying,
guys.
it's an option.
You hear one of the voices say, so you're going to the party at the Harvest Inn on the weekend? I hear they're throwing a big one for all the members of the Silence. The guy goes, oh, yeah.
The hell
Be
is
quiet
this?
about it, though. Everyone laughs as well.
Shut the fuck up.
I kind of want our characters to actually laugh loud enough to... No.
Can we just stay here for like a half hour and listen to their random babbling?
Sure, but what about the rush for waiting for
Yeah,
your daughter? Because if you decide
you-
that, I'm turning around, going back to that treasure room.
Anyway,
Ahem, we have arrived.
At that, the voices both get quiet. One of them. All right, who's that then?
Oh, you know who it is.
Well, I come and look, but I'm in the middle of something here. And the other one says, "Oh yeah, he is."
Oh God, what's going on?
Bonjour?
Are we moving in more? Move in more. I want to see.
Well, fine. I'll go over there and I'll... How dare you make me wait?
All right, so you come around the corner.
Who the fuck?
All right, so you come around the corner and you see two men
Oh, yeah.
sitting on. There's like rows of toilets along these walls, and the two men are just both sitting
It's just a fucking...
with their pants at their knees, both just sitting on the toilets. And they look and they see you, and then the rest come around this corner as well. And they kind of like grab at their
pants.
at their belts.
I go
like-
take a shit.
I have like my
Alright,
arms crossed looking at him.
What is this? What? Who are all you?
Well, where are they?
Where are who? What are you
You
talking about?
know? You don't
Do
know?
not make her ask again.
I'm going over to the toilet to take a shit.
Agony, make an intimidation check with advantage. Sabi's
Sabi.
great.
I
assistance
love
there.
I think the taking the shit adds to it too.
And
you know?
Palouse taking the shit, of course. Yeah.
There we go.
All together, it's a very strange and intimidating moment for these
Just
men with
catching
their
you
pants down.
at your most vulnerable moment.
Taking a shit to establish dominant.
I take a
That's,
bigger
power
shit than
move.
them.
Full eye contact.
Um,
shit in your toilet. What are you gonna do? Nothing.
the
I
one,
press vegetation to smell away, you know.
he says, are you talking about the people, Elazar brought? What are you?
Well, of course.
What are you looking? Who are you looking for? The woman and the
yes.
child and the man?
Yes, of course.
They're-
What else
they're-
would we be here for?
They're in the brig, that way, and he points to the over in this direction towards where the door is, kind of on the far side from where you entered,
Gonna cross.
which you can see now, Artemis.
Very well. Well,
two need to learn how to power shit. And then I get up.
very
You hear
true.
You hear a
Don't forget to wipe. You smelled like shit for 3 days last time.
Well,
We
thank
also
you,
have
gentlemen.
you talk to a medic about why you only shit once every 3 days.
they look kind
I
of
don't
disgustedly
like-
towards you, Palouse.
I don't wipe.
God.
You should listen to him.
Uh,
First winter in Rashomon, you go out to take care of business, you die in snow.
Roll for diaper rash.
Okay.
No, just kidding.
What as it a
Con
D12?
save.
All right, so
Well, gentlemen, we will
Uh,
collect them and be on our way. Thank you for your time. Good luck with your shits.
they're just kind of like frozen, holding onto their belts.
I'm really
Mm.
showing my Zentarum titty tattoo, you know.
Okay, they just nod. Sure.
Ta-ta, gentlemen.
All right. So Artemis, you just walking up to that door and opening it up.
Yep.
Josh.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you open that door, and there's like a little small corridor, and there's another door, which I assume you're also going into. So open that one.
And I'm gonna take point like behind all of us, just in case those guys try and follow us or something. I guess it's not taking point, but that's like taking on. I don't know what the term for that is, but you know what I mean.
Oh, in the back.
R6.
You're like
Yeah, the back.
the back point. Okay, so Artemis, you walk into this
Caboose.
room, and there are cots to the left. There's a couple tables strewn about. There's a bunch of kegs on the right-hand side of the room. And there are two different, a man and a woman sitting at different tables, each of them reading.
Girl.
And they are actually not as heavily armored as they look in this image. They are just wearing kind of plain clothes and look up at you as you walk in. They, the woman says, "Yes, can we help you?"
We have come to collect the woman
And the guy.
and the
hostage.
hostages.
She goes, you see, she stands up, and the other guy starts to stand up. She goes, "Elazar, did you come out?" And you see that door that's kind of immediately across from where you enter, opens, and there's a man standing in it, he's a very kind of grungy-looking man. He's got dreadlocks and like long flowing red robes, and says, "All right, what's this about?" She goes, "They say they're here for prisoners."
We've come to
Looks
collect,
back.
and then we'll be on our way.
Is that right? And who the fuck are you?
Well, you can't tell. Wave the tattoo.
I'll show my tattoo.
We're just like agony twins because he's disguised as me.
Oh yeah.
Yes, oh. I see. Well,
And
all right. Well,
yeah.
I can play. I can play. I brought him to these here underground, but I suppose you all might be able to offer me a little bit more, huh? What?
Yes.
I'm sorry. What do you mean by that? You have another buyer?
No, I mean you could be my other buyer.
Well,
Who's the other one?
I put
Well,
on the
It's
glasses.
these here.
We'll
these
go
here.
round two.
Oh, you're gonna put on the glasses and try and charm him.
Try and charm him. Hopefully he's not wise, you know.
So he finished that sentence. He says, "Well, these here vermin here in Westbridge, but Zentarum, you guys are a little powerful. Silence. So why don't you go ahead and make your, or no, I make the roll for charm. Yeah. What's the roll?
I think it's wisdom.
Yeah, that's right. It is. Oh, actually, I have an API. I have this thing, so I can.
Well, what are the glasses?
Yikes.
Oof.
Uh-oh.
Yep. Success.
All right, so he
Wait, can you use like a inspiration to lower that?
I don't have inspiration.
Josh?
I don't think I
That's
can because
me.
I'm not the one.
I'm the one
Yeah, it's not
casting
my
it.
effect.
yeah.
You can't use it on anything on an enemy?
You could have given him disadvantage ahead of time. But you
So.
can't make them you can't make NPCs reroll. But you can impose disadvantage with
Hmm.
inspiration now. That is a new thing.
Okay.
But he just kind of shakes his head and then looks up and says, "Well, now, pretty ladies, that's not kind. Let's all be fair here. Not try and pull one over on each other now."
Let's forgive my sister. She sometimes acts rashly.
We just
Oh,
do not
Can't
have much
blame
time
me
to
for
waste.
trying, right?
We spent too
Well.
much time on this incursion anyways. We want to wrap it up and get out of here with...
But yes, you're right. I apologize.
If you're gonna make deals with me, you better do so on the up and up. All right.
Very well.
And maybe not necessarily on the up and up.
Ah, well, that's.
Wink.
I suppose that's very true.
Anyway,
So, what can the Zentarum offer me?
how much do we got?
The Centaurum can offer you favorable connections with the most powerful crime organization in the world.
Well, we could offer him more than that.
Of course, but it's definitely more of a bonus than these worms can offer.
What was the previous offer?
Well, I mean the protection is real nice. I need soldiers. I need spies.
How many?
Perhaps a number of favors. A few missions that require soldiers, a few missions that require spies. No? Favor from the Zentarum? Hmm?
And how do I know y'all are powerful enough to make that happen? How do I know you?
I don't think you want us to show how powerful we are.
How do I know you got any pull? Is what I'm trying to say.
Are you insulting the Centaurum? Do you think the Centaurum does not have more than you could ever want?
We can write you a contract.
No.
Sable, why don't you make me a intimidation check
Sure.
with advantage? So everyone else is helping. He says, "Well, I'm not so sure that you can. I mean, I've spoken to the leader here, this here organization.
The leader of the Silence?
Yeah, him and I got the deal directly. How do I know that you're gonna honor it with your?"
You have the honor. You have the word of the Zentarum. You.
Word of
If you're
thieves?
wondering about our capabilities, I mean, we did manage to sneak in through your back door past your traps.
How about this? Yeah, I'll take it. Here's what I want. I want two things. I want something in writing. Do you guys have like a Zentarum stamp or something fancy like that?
Mm-hmm.
That we do.
We do.
Okay,
indeed.
yeah. Give me something in writing
Mm-hmm.
with a fancy Zentarum stamp,
Mm-hmm.
and I want some gold,
Mm-hmm.
some payment, so you can, for the services rendered, giving you my
course,
my
it was-
prisoners.
It was a deal after all.
And then what else you got? What else you got to sweeten the pot? That doesn't seem like a.
I've got some very nice art.
No, don't do that.
No, the statuette. Dirty statue.
So what do you
Okay.
John, what do you
That
offer
art.
when you
That art.
That art.
what John, what are you offering when you
Not
say
their
that?
stash.
Well, it's kind of 50-50. I'm
He looks
totally
interested.
offering them their own stash, too.
Not their own stash. Don't do that.
I'll
looks
pull out a small statuette.
I mean, he sounds kind of dumb. He might fall for it.
So you pull out
You rolled it pretty
statuette,
nice.
and what is it? What is it of?
I'm gonna be like a classic David, full naked man, but like in the middle of like a discus toss type thing.
All right.
Got you here.
So you give him this you offer him this nice statuette, and he says,
It's made
All
by
right.
only the finest craftsmen in Waterdeep.
"All right, it's something." Give me that. How much gold you giving me?
Um,
How much is in the bag of holding?
Not all.
I'd
because
say
we let's do it.
Give him those diamonds he fucking
I'd say
stole.
300 is a good price.
We don't have nearly enough of that.
We have diamonds. We just stole them.
Tell me, do you know of
The Muffin
The-
Man.
the operations going on by the river near here?
By the river.
Oh yes, by the river. And I pull out the crest of the water cult I have and flash it to him. Do you recognize this by any chance?
Make an insight check. Sablin. He seems like very surprised when you say that. But he.
Oh, you're freezing on me?
Yeah, DM just froze.
froze.
Like screen and all on roll 20.
Oops. I didn't do it.
Yikes.
It's a yikes.
This is killing me.
Dog.
Oh god, the suspense!
Snake.
Do you know the Muffin Man?
Oh god, he's
The
gone.
Muffin Man.
Muffin
Dude.
Man?
I grew up in a
Muffin Man?
town. I grew up in a town with a Drury Lane that was an actual street.
Oh,
God.
really?
I
How-
got bored one day and literally as a kid walked up and down and knocked on every house going, "Do you know the Muffin Man?"
Anyone shoot you?
No, I just got a lot of people slamming the door in my face.
Oh, that makes sense. I'm surprised there was no more drastic
Well,
actions
I didn't
taken.
get shot till I was like 17.
Yeah, you told us that story.
He was already a man.
By some definitions, sure.
Anybody collect quarters? I have all different types.
I used to when I was a lot younger, and I was less collect more so. I guess it was collecting because whenever I get the state quarters, I'd make note of like, hey, that's a state I don't have yet. I just make sure to not spend it. So didn't have like a proper case or anything for them. Though.
You don't collect. You just have change from buying Taco Bell all the time. You don't want to put it in your wallet.
Okay,
I
that's
guarantee that's what that is.
I got Florida. I got Texas. I got Minnesota. What is this?
I guarantee you that's what it is.
Missouri,
Oh, we lost the DM entirely.
and then Virginia,
Virginia.
West Virginia. No,
West
that's
Virginia.
West
Virginia.
Virginia.
I
Nobody
wish
cares.
it
So it's a Fallout quarter?
It's not. It's not.
country road.
Take me home to a place
Hey.
where I belong.
West
Virginia. Mount Mama. Oh.
Mountain Road.
Whatever.
Take me home.
I can't yell.
We're all
We're
retarded.
trying to sleep in my home.
Oh, I also got Alaska. Alaskan roads.
I think that's the thing.
You know what
It
would
is
have
now.
made the steak. You know what made the state quarter thing a lot more exciting? If they put out like holographic quarters, like foil
That's what I'm-
quarters.
Foil
Foil
quarters, dude.
Yeah.
Holographic cord.
Holographic cord.
I want fucking.
You know what? Why not just do collectible pog size quarters?
Like yeah.
That sounds cool.
Pogs can come back in style at some point.
Hey,
But
man,
wouldn't
teach
the
those kids a
collectible
real
quarters
game of
be
skill.
worth more?
Well, the collectible quarters tend to be worth around like 25 cents each.
Are the collection quarters like slightly more money? Are they like
It would
26 cents each?
I would imagine you'd need a full collection in a display case, and then you might be able to get slightly more than that.
Like,
But it's
you
hard
might-
from
Sorry.
being collectible when there's millions of them in circulation each. So, you know.
Yeah.
Now,
They're
if
like
you
shitty
can find one of those
Pokemon cards.
quarters with a mistake on it, that's generally worth money.
Like
They're
that's the
basically
problem.
just basic Pokemon cards.
Like that's the problem with like things that are designed to be collectible that they flood a market with. Like the things that are collectible are things that were not designed for longevity, so the majority of them
Beanie
just end
Babies.
up turning to crypt.
Hmm.
See, those are the artificial type where, they're made with collection in mind, so there's 1 million of them, and so
Yeah,
everyone
they're gonna
kept them
be
and
$1
kept them
million
pristine.
one day.
And they might be, but I mean, at that point, $1 million will buy you a Big Mac,
Exactly.
the equivalent of 50 quarters.
50 quarters gets you a Big Mac?
I'm just picturing now the
Maybe it does,
post-apocalyptic.
Look, yeah.
After the bombs drop and it's all a hell blasted, wasteland. There's one guy in a bunker somewhere with all his Beanie Babies. Like, time's coming any minute.
Yeah, I'm trying to trade these here Beanie Babies in for bullets.
Payless, you don't have
Yeah.
Ryan. You don't have to do
I see.
math. It's $12.50, by the way.
I see it. I already did it. I did the math.
I wonder how much the Beanie Babies intellectual property, like copyright, would cost now. I wonder if someone could just buy that intellectual property and just do something stupid with it.
You
I
could
think about
probably
that
do
kind
it,
of
but
stuff.
they want payment in Beanie Babies.
Ugh.
Maybe Beanie Babies will just become the currency.
I think they're still popular certain places too.
I'll give you 20 gallons of fresh water and 16 cans of beans for a.
For that collectible Beanie Baby
That
right
first edition Black
God,
Cat.
there.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't even know what the names of any of the Beanie Babies are.
I remember the bull was named Tabasco, and that was about it.
Was there a monkey?
Prickles. Yeah, I'm sure there was like 1 million monkeys.
What was his name?
I don't know. There's like 1 million of them. Like they probably had multiple monkeys.
This one's cute. What's his
Jingle.
name? Bongo. His name is Bongo. I
That's
want
very
Bongo.
uninvented, like unoriginal.
Don't care. He's cute. I want Bongo. Give me Bongo.
Look him up on eBay. You can probably find one for $5.
Lord
Or
Humongous,
less.
Lord Humongous will give you 5 gallons of fuel in exchange for 3 Bongo the monkeys.
It's
I'm gonna go over
$8
the
for
toilet
fucking
paper.
Your
Bongo.
bongo Beanie Babies ain't good around here, Pilgrim.
It's fucking $8 for Bongo. Fuck this shit.
Man, I can't even remember
I
how
bet
much.
some teddy bears around
Let me
here.
see how
They're
cute
actually
this
a thing.
is. Actually, that's fucking adorable.
They have
There's
Hissy
no
the
need.
snake.
There's
That's-
no
How much
need
did they
for all this
cost when they
violence.
actually
That's
were
pretty
things?
cute.
Just walk
Smoochie
away
the
from
frog.
Hissy the snake.
Okay, yeah, bongo's pretty cute.
He's really cute, actually. That's adorable.
I want Bongo. I don't actually want Bongo.
I like the snake.
Don't
The
buy me
snake
any.
is cute.
Oh, the
There's
hedgehog's adorable.
Congo. The gorilla.
Is that a horse?
There. Okay, so the duck I just saw, or I don't think it's a duck. Yeah, there's a duck. It looks like its tag was a fork. So I honestly thought this was just like a duck holding a fork. Let me show you guys. Look at this shit. Why is this a fucking terrible link? You see that shit?
I think I had one of those a million years ago. That looks really familiar.
But it looks like it has a fork or something, right? That's what I thought. He's holding a
He's
fork.
holding a fork.
Oh no, that's a tag.
I know it is, but it looks like a fork.
He's totally holding a
Dude,
fork.
Fucking Quackers is going on the fucking run. He's gonna kill you.
My favorite Beanie Baby was Patty. Patty the platypus.
I like this horse.
Oh, here we go, Kyle. It's a dragon Beanie Baby with holographic wings.
Oh shit, where?
Called
Oh
Scorch.
shit, fucking link that shit.
Give me
Hit
the
me up.
link, man. I'll fucking bid on it right now.
Where's the fucking link, man?
Give it to me.
Hello, friend.
Welcome back.
Dude, we're just looking
Welcome
at Beanie
back, Cam.
Babies.
I don't know how it's devolved into this. But...
I think we start talking about state quarters and then turn into
and then
talk about
collectibles and then
Beanie
Beanie Babies. There's a mammoth. There's Manny the mammoth.
Okay, all right.
I was you say Manny the man, like a man, like a human being.
A man
It's
Beanie Baby.
Oh, that'd
Holy
be
fuck! Look at that
gross.
dragon. Only $10.
It's more
Oh,
expensive
shit,
than
I-
Bongo.
Oh shit, I kind of want it.
No, I
It's
like
pretty
Bongo
cute.
better still.
Oh, it's pretty cool.
Bongo is pretty cute. Like it's really cute.
Eric, are you fully back?
Yes, I'm back.
Okay, hit us up with the,
You guys can
the
hear me?
game.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't
Yeah.
see your beautiful hair yet though.
Oh,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
Let me try and refresh.
Ooh, that sheen. Oof.
That's a very important part of this.
It's very
Oh, healthy and moisturized. My God.
Did you condition
I
tonight?
don't see any cameras actually.
Yeah, I'm not getting you guys either.
Oh. Oh,
Or
I
you're-
see
Oh,
you.
there you
Oh,
are.
there you
I
are.
see you.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Mission
Hi.
accomplished. Hi.
Okay.
I
God,
still
I was
do
just
not.
yelling something at you. I totally forget.
I don't remember what it was.
So,
So,
what did
you
you
were
What did
gonna
you
give
just
it-
said to me, Sablin?
So I flashed him the Crushing Wave amulet and asked him, I'm sure you've heard of the operations going
Oh,
on
yes.
by the...
Yeah. So he kind of looks at you, and you kind of from your whatever your check was.
Yeah, insight check of 18,
Your insight
I
check.
believe.
Yeah, so with your insight check, you can see that he recognizes the symbol and seemed upset by it. But he kind of holds it together well. But he does say, he says to you when you flash that, he goes, "And why do you have something like that, huh? Where'd that
Okay,
come
wait.
from?"
Can I
Listen-
insight?
Oh.
Yeah,
I was
sure.
gonna. So what I'm looking for is, does he seem like aggressive towards it? He doesn't like it. Like he's not. He's not
With 16,
liking the-
yeah, he definitely seems like when he sees that, he's like turned off.
Ugh,
Ah,
yes.
we're after them.
Oh yeah.
And we know that they have been procuring quite a bit of loot and treasure and such, so if I might say a payday will be coming quite soon. The Zatarum has its fingers in quite a bit of the operations in the valley. Got my Sebi accent turn into king.
All right, okay. So why did you? What does that have to do with us now? How much money you giving me is my question, and you show me a symbol. Doesn't
Well-
answer my question.
We do have the regular 300 gold payment.
300 gold on the spot, and that stamped letter. The stamp is
Mhm.
very important. I
Mhm.
hear stamps
Mhm.
go a long way.
I do. It's a really nice stamp.
See the money when we see the
John will
hostages.
walk over to the table and start writing out
Yes.
a letter.
If you don't mind, would we be able to see the hostages? You know, just to
Yes.
confirm before. we
John
make
will pull up a
safe
nicely
exchanges.
calligraphied
Sure.
letter.
Why don't he kind of looks to both of his companions. We'll accompany you. Just let us go ahead and get ready. And they both go and they start putting on their armor.
I do want to let you know that once the Crushing Wave has been dealt with, we will be interested in continuing that operation, and I wonder if the silence might not be a good fit for that operation.
I don't believe they are. These people here are not with the silence. Is that correct?
Yeah, no, we're not members of the Silence. We just have a deal with them.
Shit, okay.
May I just ask, as you're putting on your armor, like what made you what possessed you to the Lashwell family?
We had some people helping. Some people who were accompanying with them overheard them. That gentleman's a real talkative type. Heard him talk about how rich he is, and rich his family is. Just kind of bragging about it, and thought it would be a good ransom job.
I see.
Simple as that.
Fair enough. It's good business.
So, sir, how many missions would you like at back?
Just writing down the contract.
I am. That's what
Yeah.
John sat down at the
Yeah.
table and started writing it out, and he's gonna stand up and tell him at the end that no stamp until we've seen and received payment, or what we
Or
were
We're
trading
giving
for.
them, Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
payment.
meant
Yeah, payment,
Well, it's oh man, I don't know how many missions. How
how about we
about
go with 3? I think 3.
no
would be
questions
adequate.
asked, whatever I want. No 3 missions.
Very
Well,
well.
As long as
Yes,
it doesn't pose any threats to our current other contracts.
Sure, yeah, I'm sure that'll be fine. Yeah, as long as it doesn't interfere with other things, great. 3 missions, no questions asked, whatever I want. Write
Mhm,
those things in there too.
mhm.
I even add a couple extra exclamation points.
Oh yeah, all those exclamation points are good. I like that. And this guy, as he's like come closer to you now, he's like a pretty smelly guy. It's kind of grungy.
I'm gonna start wandering a little bit in the room just to see what's going on.
Okay, so these 2 guards are just kind of like putting on their armor. He's watching as John writes the contract. So John, you finish up. But yeah, besides that, Palouse, there's just like cots and nothing exciting. It's a pretty simple room.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Alright, John.
I put my shoulder on Artemis and say, "Sister, you need to calm down.
Right.
Get too
I get
anxious
excessive.
in times like these."
Apologies. Crushing the sending stone in my hand.
All right, so you guys.
I'm gonna say,
Let the man write. Show us the merchandise.
Oh, he's already got the letter finished.
All right, so yeah, you finish the letter. He goes, "Oh, all right, you all can follow me," and he walks over towards the other door. His 2 companions finish putting on their armor, and says, "All right, why don't you come with me?" And so one of his guards kind of come in front with him, and one of them kind of flanks the rest of you. And he's leading the way down this hallway.
we'll just fucking kill him.
And
Yes.
Not yet. We need to know.
And
where
this
they
is
are.
one of those weird times that a illusory script would have really come in handy.
Or being a Kenku. Maybe.
Well, I'm already
Alright.
pretty damn gifted at copying and that, and all it is writing a letter, so that's not hard.
Well, the stamp part, though.
Yeah, but
you
I've
can-
seen the Zentarum symbol, so
you
I can
make a
fake it till
stamp
I
with
make
the
it.
ink
I got
in.
sealing
Yeah.
wax.
Also, anyone else getting a trap vibe right now?
Wait.
I'm okay.
I thought that's just been like since we walked in the first
Well,
door.
we
Yeah,
can
basically.
insight
That's
them.
true.
And
Okay.
they seem totally great. Insight
So,
them and
We'll
see if
find
they're-
out.
he walks into this room, and you see there's a bunch of iron bars, a bunch of little like kind of jail cells, and there's various people in the different cells. And they all
What do
kind
the
of
people
look.
look like?
They're various kind of. They all look like they're have been there for a little while. That's actually varying amounts of time. Men and women, and they're very like defeated as they kind of sit there. They don't even look up and kind of like. They look up and they see Elazar come in, and they just kind of look back down. And so
Anyone
you
else
guys
can-
recognizable among them?
say that again.
Anyone else possibly recognizable among them?
No, you don't see anybody you guys recognize. And did you ask a question, please?
Yeah, I was gonna say. I basically said, "What are these? Who are these ones?"
Elazar says, Oh well, those are debtors, I believe. People who owe the silence something or other.
Oh, also, do the
None of my
torches
business.
just? Oh, go ahead. Oh, do the torches just end at the beginning of the room, or?
There should be one in the back of the room, is there not?
It's super
It's not
dark
lit.
after.
Yeah.
Yeah, super
Oh,
dark past where I
Let
am.
me let me try and move that into. How's
There
that?
we go. Oh yeah, now I can see.
Yeah, I just had it on the other side of the wall, I think, just barely. All right, yeah. So you should be able to see now. And as you come to this last one, you do see inside. You see Ding Boom kind of sitting, and Fiona and Katarina all sitting in this jail cell.
I'm gonna whisper to John. Actually, I'll just do it. An actual typing. Never mind. Keep going.
So it's all right.
Good.
Here we are.
Very well.
Would you whisper to me, by the way?
About to.
I'll approach the bars. Is everybody in here okay?
They look up, and Ding Boom responds, well, I don't know if okay is the word I would use. And he kind of goes over and puts his arm around Katarina. And they look up at you, and
I'll look at Fiona in the eye and I'll wink at her.
make a... Oh, I guess this would more be her, actually. Let me just roll it.
It's just agony. Maybe with a different colored dress, winking at her.
Make an insight check.
Ooh, that's what I excel at.
As she does look around,
Never mind.
I was talking about Artemis specifically.
Mhm.
Sorry, I should have specified.
'Cause they've seen our group before.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
they-
Yeah,
Artemis,
hopefully
you
they're not, like,
yeah, you get the idea is Dingbum seems pretty clueless. Like he didn't really
Oh,
pay
yeah.
that much attention to you guys before. Uh,
good.
but Fiona does seem
I did talk to Fiona with the sending.
yeah,
so.
like seeing Agony,
Yeah, I've talked to her too. I was the one who moved their cart. I mean,
and then as Palouse walks up into view, she kind of sees everyone, and with that wink, you kind of get that she's piecing it together.
Plus the clown who did a magic trick.
Mhm.
And Fiona says, Fiona actually speaks up at that time, and she says, "Well, what's this now? Who are these people? Can we, please, like,
We are here
Well,
to collect
We're
you.
here to collect you, of course. Whether you
and
like it or
Elazar
not.
says, yeah, that's right. You got your new caretakers now. They'll
Mhm.
be taking you to greener pastures, I hope." And he just kind of like winks at you guys.
Of course, of course.
And he
Unlocks
goes
the door.
up and
Snap my computer at him.
and he unlocks the door, and Katarina's just like staying kind of close to Fiona, and Ding Boom is staying close to him as well. And they begin walking towards you, and as they do, in the you hear coming from the hallway, "Well, what's going on in here?"
Uh-oh.
And you turn and you see standing in the doorway is Arjani.
Yikes.
Oh shit.
Fast enough.
Is standing.
He doesn't
Yeah,
know
he's
about us, does he? No, I
No.
don't think so.
No.
And he kind of steps forward in, and is flanked by a very large, burly woman with a great axe.
No.
Comes walking in behind him.
Your match.
A
like heavily armored, bald, somewhat like middle-aged gentleman. And,
Well, isn't it obvious,
fuck.
RJ? We've come here to collect first.
and who the hell are you?
Well,
I'll push forward past everybody, and as I'll do, I'll
Oh,
like
this
a-
guy's
of
in
a-
there too.
of like a man, just a general like human dude. We'll say like a military style haircut, and I'll
Are you
give a
changing?
salute. Sir, Private Freddie Mercury, sir.
Wait, you're changing your image?
yeah, 'cause he was agony
Agony.
a second ago.
Wait, but you're gonna confuse the people that we're doing a deal with.
Yeah.
So you change
Fuck.
into a soldier-looking gentleman. and
Yeah,
you don't
like
know.
a Zent sort of newbie.
Okay.
Still
And he
keeping the
says,
Zent symbol.
and he says, "Who the fuck are you? What is this? Why are you here?"
We're here fulfilling a contract, sir. Meet you, sir.
Bullshit! You're fulfilling a contract. That's my contract.
No, we're fulfilling a contract, sir.
Who gave you the contract?
Our contract is with a man named Sasha Rutvienko, sir.
I don't know no fucking no. It's Sasha. Bullshit.
Oh no, sir, you didn't receive the contract from him, sir.
My life.
Well, if you kindly step out of the way, I got a much more important contract.
I believe our contracts may actually line up, sir. Our mission is to acquire a and I'll fumble for like a sheet of paper in my pocket. A Fiona and Katerina Lashwell. Are you here to acquire those two?
Make a deception check.
Okay. I'm going to use John's crown on this,
Okay.
so I don't have an advantage.
Hmm. 18.
So it's a straight 20.
Right, straight 20.
mhm.
Yeah.
All right. He says, well, that's too bad. I can't have them going back to Amphale.
Well, we're not. Who
Good news,
says
sir,
we're
we're not heading
taking
to
him
Amphale.
to Amphale?
Well, I should have spoken more clearly. I can't have them leave here alive.
Who said they're leaving here alive?
It's a alive or dead kind of contract then.
Of course. Like we
All right,
said,
then.
about the same contract. So,
Well, first,
If you
there's
don't
the
mind,
information
we'll
we
take
must
care of it.
extract.
Ooh, try the glasses again.
Say.
John will kind
Do
of like
I
tap
work?
Agony in the arm. First, there's the information we must extract before we can get rid of them.
of course.
They're all kind of stepping forward. And it says, "All right, well,
I
if you guys
promise
just
I
need to
pull out
kill
my
them and
dagger.
take their bodies, that doesn't interfere with my contract one bit. I just need Ding Bum, and I need the other two dead."
I take out my dagger and I go, "Oh, I promise that they'll die. It'll be slow, it'll be painful, but there's some information we need first."
Exactly.
And as you guys see this, the other guys are kind of like backing up towards the back of the room. Elazar is like trying to like stay out of this.
I turn back towards them and I say, "Just so you know, this is Syndicate internal business. If you interfere, it won't go good for you."
I'm pretty sure it's the same contract, Sabi.
He looks at you and he raises his eyebrow, and he says, "Syndicate internal business. Fuck that. This is my job. I'm gonna fill my contract. If something was up with the Zentarum, some contract with Zentarum, I know about that. That's not gonna. These people can't be. If you gotta kill them, kill them. Come on, just get it over with. I'll wait."
Right, sir. As soon as we extract the information, sir. In the meantime, why don't you just take Ding Bum and be on your way, sir? No need to Let a couple of
I like to
greenhorns
see
slow you
my-
down.
I like to see my contracts through.
Okay, I'll put on the glasses. Fucking Ryan. Swear to God. I'll just put on the glasses and try and charm him.
Here we go. It's a last ditch effort.
I mean, it's the last charge on it, so.
DC 13.
Wait, isn't it
All right.
Smize DC?
No,
it's
it's
the
no,
DCs of the glasses.
it's tied
The
to the glasses. Yeah.
Okay.
wait, you could use it. Can't you use inspiration before you do.
I don't have inspiration, ding dong.
Yeah, but fucking Josh does.
Again,
I'm
I don't.
casting the spell.
Is
think
that
it
how
has
that
to be on-
works?
Yes.
I thought
it has to be-
use it on an enemy.
No.
It's too late anyway.
Yeah.
Fucking.
So
Yikes. Fucking Ryan. You need to
so you
compliment
you on the glasses.
That's close.
And he again, you see the kind of same thing where he like gets that reaction and shakes his head, and he looks at you, like stares daggers at you. Says, "What the fuck was that?
that. Look,
All
you
right,
need
get
to
out of my way.
calm
I'll do
down.
it."
Sir, perhaps we one second, sir.
Starts walking forward.
My superiors were concerned about that you might overreact or hastily, so they gave me some information prior to coming here, sir. I have a location of a I fumble for papers. Artemis Black. If you're familiar with, sir.
All right, make me a deception check on that one.
Yeah. I'm gonna. I'll burn inspiration for that one too.
Okay, so that inspiration's gone.
Yeah, I'll get rid of it.
Okay. As you do, he kind of stops in his step. He says, "Is that right?"
Yes, sir.
Said Artemis Black.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that'll buy you a few minutes. Where is he?
Well, sir, I'm willing to trade that information with you in exchange for allowing us to fulfill our contract in our own time and in our own way. Charge, sir, and I really don't want to screw this one up.
That's fair. You seem new. I don't see how.
Look, we can get the information and we'll meet you up right outside and you could take Dimba.
Listen, I've never failed a contract before. I'm not about to have
And
my
you won't.
reputation dependent upon you rookies taking care of this situation. So I'll take that information about Artemis Black.
What do you? Sorry, what did you say? You broke up.
Said I'll take that information about Artemis Black, and here's what I'll do. You guys gonna kill them, right?
Of course.
Sir.
How long do you need?
Depends on how quickly they talk, but probably,
At least
typically-
an hour.
yeah, typically Jackie's methods take an hour to 3.
Okay. Hour to 3. Okay. I need you to give me something of yours. And he looks at all of you. And he points to John. He says, "You, Clown Man, give me something of yours. For safekeeping."
Pull out another statuette.
All right, which one you go with?
pseudo dragon doing something very naughty to a very happy looking elf girl.
So he sees this and is he does look a little surprised by it, and he says, "That'll do." And he just snatches it out of your hand.
I didn't think that would work. Okay.
Creeper.
So,
And he kind of holds it up.
I'm going to find you. If I don't see you, Harvest Inn, I'll give you 2 hours. If I don't see you, with their heads, I'm coming for you.
Puts it in
Understood,
his
sir.
pocket. And as he turns, you do see there is a fourth person who was had come out and was watching. There's this bald-headed woman with like tattoos covering her skull, who was standing kind of in the back, watching as well. And he tosses her the statuette. And he says, "All right, now get out of my way." And he moves over towards the cell.
Hmm.
And he looks at Ding Bum.
He says, "You ready to go home?"
And Ding Bum looks over and he says, "I can't. I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving Fiona and Katarina to these scoundrels." And Fiona says, "No, Ding Bum, take care of yourself. It's okay." And Ding Bum goes, "No, I can't leave you. Everything you've done for me."
I
Fiona says,
look
"No,
at Ding
please.
Bum
Can I
and
insight?
It's really okay."
Can I insight Ding Bum?
John looks at
Yeah,
Ding Bum
inside
with
Ding
a
Bum.
sinister smile and just tells him, "Don't worry, I will only take the best care of her."
So you can kind of tell what's going on. Is like Ding Bum has no idea who you guys are, and he's genuinely concerned and like does not want to leave them behind. But Fiona like knows that you guys are there to save her, so it's like trying to just get him to
Yeah,
get out.
I'm gonna walk into the cell. I'm gonna push past our Johnny. I'm gonna grab Ding Bum and I'm gonna slam him against the wall.
Okay. Make a strength check.
Oh, goody!
Our best stat.
Ding Bum's. I'm gonna make a check for Ding Bum as well.
Who could Ding Bum be? A man named Ding Bum. Oh no! Doesn't matter.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, you grab him and you push him and he like shoves you off and he and he grabs onto Fiona and Katarina and says, "You stay away from them."
Just grab him. I'll grab him
Our
by
Johnny,
the Nope.
our Johnny walks up and he just kind of pushes you out of the way, Artemis, and grabs Ding Bum by the scruff and yanks him off of the women. And he says, "You're coming with me." And he pulls out a wand and he points it at Ding Bum. Because like Ding Bum's just like thrashing as he's like got him by the scruff of his neck, and he points this wand at Ding Bum, and some like magical energy kind of falls over Ding Bum, and he just slumps unconscious. And our Johnny pulls him in close, and he says, "All right, 2 hours, Harvest Inn." And he just kind of slings Ding Bum over his shoulder and walks out.
As soon as he walks out of the cage, John will walk in and go, "Okay, ladies, time for you to tell me your secrets."
All right.
Well, not yet.
No,
Because we
but
need to
it's
Dear-
time
back.
to-
Dear
hideout.
Elazar needs his payment, of course.
And I grab them basically by the wrist and pull them out of the cage and say, "Come now."
All right. Katarina looks a little nervous, but Fiona's like, "It's okay. It's okay." And she's kind of like whispering it as they go. And so Ding Bum, so our Johnny just like walks off now, and he leaves the room with
his crew, and they start heading out. And they leave and they take a right on that corridor and go down that direction.
I'm going to follow them.
Where are you going, darling?
Okay. So you start following them?
Uh-huh.
Okay. How far do you want to follow them? Like, I don't want to do this on the map because they like have left the map very quickly.
You know, I'm gonna just follow them as far as I can until
Okay.
something happens.
Are you sneaking?
Yeah.
Okay.
My
roll me
morals,
stealth.
man. I gotta do something.
They're not
Roll
gonna
me-
kill him.
I don't know.
They said they wouldn't.
Okay, so
Very far.
you're following them, and you're not being very good at sneaking, and
It's okay. I didn't really bank on that anyway.
Johnny's kind of walking towards the front, but the that older warrior is kind of in the back, and he turns around, and he says, "Well, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm just leaving.
Get out of here!"
What? I can't go this way too?
No. Stay with your people. Meet us. You heard our Johnny. Meet us in 2 hours.
Fine.
You're not in our league yet, buddy. Maybe give it a couple of years. And
This is completely
the big
unfazed.
woman in front of him kind of laughs.
Palouse is unfazed. He doesn't. I guess he'll walk back. Do I like see which ways they're going though? Is there like some secret passage that they're using?
It seems like they're going through. You do follow them. Also, you follow them long enough that you come out into a room,
Mhm.
and there are like three people who are incapacitated, like on all corners of the room. And it seems like they kind of like fought a path, or like they like carved a path into this
Okay.
dungeon through another entrance that they are
Conscious or are they dead?
now returning to.
Is there blood on the ground?
There's blood on the ground.
What?
There's blood on the ground.
Okay. Okay, fine.
It looks you do hear one of them moan. Oh.
Okay, I'll walk back to the party.
Okay.
So, dear Elazar, sorry you had to watch that.
Oh, that's
And you
That's
really
quite all right,
do not want to see this next part.
We shouldn't be the ones apologizing anyways.
Sablin, Sablin, it's okay.
And that's why they sent us, because our Johnny's such a grumpy grump.
well, okay. Sounds like Zentarum have started some shit with the silence, so I here's what I'm
We
gonna
will
do.
take
You
what
guys
we paid for and leave.
give me that stamped letter.
Of course.
Okay.
I pull out the letter and I take some sealing wax and I drip it on there and I carve a Zentarum symbol into it.
So you give it a nice fake Zentarum symbol. And he takes that from you. He says, "Thank you. Now get the fuck out of here. Don't come back. Go that way. Don't come back my way. I'm pretending that I didn't see none of this. Okay?
Of course.
I didn't see none of this." And he like quickly starts backing out of the room. "Don't come my way. Go the other way. Don't come
Got
my
it,
way."
sir.
Will do.
So, is he getting out of the room before we do?
Yeah, he's leaving you guys in that room.
Okay,
Well,
which
let's
cells
leave
have
this
people?
room.
Yeah.
Besides
good idea.
besides the Fiona and Katarina room, which cells have people in them?
We can see him.
You can
I
see.
can't.
Yeah.
I can't see inside the middle.
Oh yeah, you
one.
can see.
Oh.
Oh yeah,
can.
there's both. There in both of the middle ones. There's a person. That's because you guys have
3
dark
out of
vision.
4
Yeah.
of them.
Caitlin doesn't.
All
Alright,
except
I'm
for that
gonna-
one.
Yeah, I'm gonna start breaking locks.
I go.
Same.
I
Can you
do it
silence
quicker,
like something?
Okay, please. First things first. If you're gonna break a lock, I'll hand one of them a dagger, and I'll
Yeah.
just let me.
Just let him do it with the silence.
No, like I can pick it.
Well, that too.
Okay.
That's true.
I'll take your dagger and I'll stand with Sablin. I assume you turned it on?
Yeah.
Shake it a couple times.
Yeah?
Yeah, so you guys quickly
I'm
enough
lagging.
go around
Fuck.
and either pick or break all the
Alright.
locks, and
Lag.
these guys are coming out and like, oh,
Shh. We tell
Thank
them
you
all
so
to be
much.
very quiet.
I've been in here for months.
Be quiet. This is very much on the down low. Be quiet.
Okay, all right. Let's get out of here.
Follow me, and I will sneakily head out into the hallway and check the path that we came from.
Okay, so you guys come through or come I guess I'll first Artemis. You are standing with Fiona and Katarina as they come out. Are you still in a guise?
Yeah, I'll drop it as soon as they're approaching.
Can you say that again?
Yeah, I'll drop my disguise.
Okay. Yeah, so as they approach, you drop your disguise. And Fiona's kind of gets like this look of like confirmation. She says, "You've never done something this good for me."
Yeah, well, don't thank me yet. Not till we're
You
out of
really
here.
changed.
Yeah, anyway.
Is Ding Boom gonna be all right?
Yeah, he's going back home. I don't. We'll talk about that once we're.
Fair enough. Katarina, stay close. And she's like, all right. Lead the way.
Okay. I'll turn around and start walking, and I'll like get 2 steps. I'll turn back around. I'll walk back over to them, and I'll just grab them both and start hugging them as tight as I can.
As you do, Fiona kind of like starts at it a little bit, but then,
Make me do hold person.
but then, she just like has this innate reaction, of being a little bit like,
Yep.
you haven't hugged her in a long time. And,
Anyway.
but then she kind of leans into it.
Right.
Thank you.
That's my emotion for the year. Let's go.
All right, maybe you haven't changed that much.
Let's keep going.
She just laughs and shakes her head.
Hmm.
All right, so you guys are heading out.
Are we heading in the direction our Johnny's going?
Imagine
yes,
no.
Because he said to go that way and not to go back the way we came, to not follow him. So we technically are going the way our Johnny
Yes,
was
but
going.
I feel like we'd be safer just trying to sneak past them and not.
I think they're going to see us come back the way.
Well,
No, we need to go up, not down.
We're gonna
Yeah,
we're gonna
we need to go up.
we're gonna be pissing off one group either way. Either we go in our Johnny's direction and they're gonna be mad at us, or we're gonna go in what's his face Dreadlock dude's direction. He's gonna be mad at us. So we gotta pick which group we want to piss off. And I feel like and Dreadlock guy, I think he went in the direction of the loot room as well, out of character, and he's probably less of a problem to deal with than our Johnny. So
Yeah.
Well,
so-
I will say this. How far did they go up? Did I get to see them actually leave the outside, Eric?
No.
No.
You just like followed them to like a room, maybe.
I
30
don't
feet.
think they're leaving until they have the until they
Did
see
they-
the dead
I
bodies.
missed
of
a lot
these-
of-
They're heading back. They're heading back to the inn. So
I missed a lot of RP. Okay, so they were gonna stay at the inn.
So they're
Yeah,
they're planning to
they're-
meet you guys at the inn. in.
And that
2 hours.
that upwards location was heading towards the inn. That upwards path.
You guys know that there were 3 entrances: the inn, the graveyard, and the bank. You assume that. I mean, you know that was
North.
towards one of those directions.
Okay.
That path is almost certainly heading back to the bank, and they'll just leave the bank and go to the inn and wait for us.
Okay. Well, if that's true, then we should go up.
Why? We don't want to go the way they're going.
If we go down, we have to fight a group. If we go up and they're not there, then why wouldn't we go up?
Good point.
He said to go up anyway. Because
Point.
he's
Yeah,
going up.
Elazar did say, "Don't come back in his room,"
Don't go back his
but
way.
that doesn't mean you have to listen to him.
I mean, I feel like if we go in the direction that Johnny went, they have a chance of trying to fight us from getting sick of our crap.
There's also the 50% chance that I'm wrong about that, and that actually does lead back to the inn.
And then we're really fucked. But we could
Yeah.
always check it to see if it's the inn before we actually go inside the inn.
We could. I'm heading back. I'm heading back to go speak to Elazar. So, you guys figure out what you want.
I just want to avoid confrontation, and I think the best way to do that would be up. But maybe I'm wrong. That's what I'm talking. To you
I
guys,
feel
'cause-
like we could probably bully our way past Elazar, because there's only like 5 guys that we saw.
Well, also, if I stealth, I can check out the room down there to see what, like, Elazar had a
You know what? Fuck it.
separate room
You know what?
he
I'm gonna
was
do
in.
something different. Okay. I'm gonna tell these people who we just broke out,
Go up. Don't follow us.
and then we'll go down. Fine.
That's a good move.
All right, so all those
Sacrifice
people.
the people we just saved.
They're in no danger.
They're in no danger between Arjani because Arjani has nothing to do with them.
All
But
right,
they
so
are big danger for the other group, the Silence or whatever the fuck they are.
So they start. So they're like, okay, and they start leaving that way. And you guys head down.
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay. All right, so you guys go back down. Pardon me. Wait, don't go in there yet, because that door is closed. Where you are, John. That door is actually closed now.
We could always go the third way. There's probably a path down this way.
Go through even more traps.
Well, we might end
Um,
up at a different location. I don't know.
Oh, here we go.
The longer, safer way? No.
So,
Oh, God.
all right, so you guys come to that door. You just busted into Elazar's room.
Might as well.
Nah, fuck it. I guess that's our plan.
You're going first, John.
Yep.
I'll go
All
second.
right.
I'll be third.
So you bust open the room, bust open
In
the
the back,
door,
yeah. Mhm.
and you
The girls
see,
are with us too?
Yes, yeah, they'll be in the back
In the
with
back.
you.
Let me give control for somebody.
Yeah, I can do that. Well, no, that's fine. I can drag them along easy enough.
Okay.
So you guys bust in this room, and Elazar is there with his 2 guards, and there are 3 other people in this room
Now. all
who are
of them.
saying, you see one of them is like up front and center talking to Elazar and saying, what do you mean you didn't see anybody? The people in the bathroom, Jim said they came right here. You saw nobody. And you hear this as you open the door and you bust in. And they all turn to you. And Elazar just like gets this furious look
Don't
on his
mind
face.
us, just passing through.
Yeah,
I go-
Johnny's being a dick and didn't want us to follow him, so we're going back this way. Sorry.
You say that, Savelin.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
And Elazar kind of looks back and forth from you to them. And those guys.
Listen, guys, just We're passing through. We'll just.
Those three people talking to him all draw weapons and look over towards you guys. And that's where we're going to end the session tonight.
Alrighty.
That scene as they look like they're about to attack. And Elazar and his
mad about.
guys look confused.
Fucking ass.
We'll have a couple of fireballs in there. See how angry they are after that.
That's the last thing I can do.
I think this is a
All
problem.
right, let's kill
Well,
some.
yeah. Actually,
Sorta.
you know what? If I activate the dagger and before you throw the fireball, it should be fine. Not too much noise. No noise can pass through the field after all.
I mean, let's not give Eric all of our tactics so he can have a full 2 weeks to prepare for them. I think he's seen our double fireballs enough to kind of expect them. I'm sure.
yeah.
Fucking-
I've seen it.
You know, I gotta
Many
show off that kid.
tactics.
All right. All right. Cool. Good game.
Fuck.
That was funny. But I was like, when you
I
guys
made
were
it go
debating
up.
that, it
I said go up.
was good.
I was saying go up.
I'm thinking the higher chance of fighting these guys is probably a better deal than the lower chance of fighting Arjani and his 2 other boss monsters.
There was a third option. Go through that door and see where that led us.
Yeah, there was another
Pathway.
pathway.
Yeah, I don't feel like tracking through unknown territory
been-
with the ladies and stuff.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Guarantee
Guarantee fight. Let's go
Honestly,
down.
I just wanted to kill Elazar anyway, so this is working out for me.
Okay.
Hmm.
What'd you guys think of the complex trap?
I liked it.
I liked it.
I liked it.
The
I
only
think my-
down. Go ahead.
Go ahead. I was gonna say the only issue I had was it took a little while to do,
Yeah, I couldn't believe that took like 2 hours.
but that was maybe our fault. I don't know, or we were just like,
No, I don't think so.
I think
'Cause
the
it's
worst.
like-
I think the. Go ahead.
You guys came up with like creative ideas about how to
Mhm.
disarm the things, and like
Mhm.
I thought you guys were actually doing a really good job. And
honestly, I fucked up. I had something that would have totally made this thing easier.
What?
I had my stuffed bear of hugging.
I know I was thinking about that. I was thinking
Oh
about
my
that.
God,
I
forgot
thought about it
that.
right afterward. I'm like,
But I think
fuck.
that only helps with one check,
Mm. Not like.
or maybe not.
I don't know.
I think it's only
yeah,
one
no,
check.
you're right. It is only one check.
It
Never
wouldn't
mind.
have been necessary.
Well, it might have helped. Who knows?
It was really neat. I feel like the main flaw with it was just the way the last third of it was set up, where
yeah.
the fear
Yeah.
debuff kind of keeps people locked in a bad
Yeah.
way. Like
Yeah.
it results in turns where people can't do anything, which isn't the best.
Yeah, exactly. It becomes like a stalemate at the end.
I feel like having it make you run back every time is cool, but because it's a fear effect, it's making you stay there. And I think
Yeah,
that's
maybe
how-
if it was like
I would-
maybe it was like a lasted one round kind of thing.
Yeah. So that
Yeah.
you wouldn't have to repeat the save as an action.
Yeah, just keep
Yeah.
repeating the save to run back, but not do the save to like.
Once
Take
you're out
away-
of its range, you should no longer be affected by it. Essentially.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once you
It's
yeah,
an
once you
effective-
pass it.
It's an effective trap from the angle of like actually working that like, hey, it's a thing that pushes you away from where you want to go and keeps you in this dangerous spot.
Mm.
That's just not the funnest thing to deal with.
Yeah.
Mainly because of the like multiple turns of the same kind of thing playing out.
Yeah.
More than anything
Yeah.
else.
Yeah,
I
and there's
think-
like nothing you can do if you
Yeah.
don't
Especially
make
with
that
our group
save.
where we have a weird combination of proficiencies and skills. It got us in a bit of a infinite feedback loop there.
Yeah, none of us are very wise either.
So
Uh,
I mean, I
really
can
had-
make the save. I can make the save pretty easily. It's just I have no ability to deactivate that thing.
like, what
Whereas
about?
Agony can deactivate it all day, but she can't pass the save. So
you guys,
And I couldn't do
Yeah.
either.
yeah, it was cool. I definitely want to create some of those myself. I like really like the idea of complex traps. So yeah, I'm happy. I feel like it's a cool mechanic, and I'm interested to like try to do more of that kind of thing.
It's a cool mechanic. I do wonder though if like a skill challenge couldn't have like had the same kind of effect.
I feel like the specificity of having it on a grid and trying to like calculate your movement distance and all that stuff slowed it down in a way that wasn't necessary.
Hmm.
Like it would be better if you like divide, like if you abstract it where you create zones. If you're trying to get past the blades, you make a check to get through the blades.
Mhm.
If not, you're still in the blade zone. Once you're past it, and all that. We don't worry too much about, how many squares of movement, slow speeds and all this stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Especially
That's
once
a good idea.
we've come up with a solution to it. Yeah, at
So
that
now
point, it just seems unnecessary.
Because
Now
I
that
do like. Go ahead, Ryan.
I was gonna say, now that it's done, what was the check to actually deactivate? It was just an arcane check, and what was the DC?
Yeah, I mean, if anyone wants this trap, I literally took it out of Xanathar's guide,
But
page 118. If you want to look at this trap, but it was Arcana check. It was like, really, you need 3 Arcana
Successful
checks.
Arcana checks.
oh,
And
wait, that's a
what's
terrible
crazy
trap.
too is this it has this listed for characters level 1 to 4.
Oh,
Hmm.
And it says it's like a dangerous. It's not even deadly. It's just dangerous.
Hmm.
Okay, what the fuck?
Well, I can see it if you have a really well-balanced team that doesn't round one just go running into the saw blades and like.
Yeah.
Well,
also,
I mean,
yeah, you guys weren't trying too hard to like actually take
I
down
took
the
my
trap.
time and I
Uh-huh.
watched,
Oh,
made
wait.
sure that I got hit as little as possible.
wait, so taking down the trap was actually stuff that was in the book?
Yeah, like you guys were like doing some damage to the blades. Like you could
blades,
have gotten like one of
jamming
those
it or
blades to
whatever.
just like not function anymore.
Oh,
But yeah, like
Oh,
I
we're
said,
just idiots.
I didn't really have that much
Okay.
prep time, so I just like plopped the one from the book into the game. But I like your idea, Josh, because I do really like the besides instead of just doing a skill challenge, like I like that this has more. I do like the
Specific skills.
specificity in the sense that like there's these different things that kind of work together and have these interesting mechanics, and like they're part of the initiative round. But I think finding a balance between like where you're not just like counting where it's not so technical. I don't know. I think
It doesn't need to be a move. It doesn't need to be a combat, but it should be more defined than a skills challenge. There
Yeah, I
are
think-
correct answers. Yeah.
yeah, I think it could be interesting to like use this and kind of meld it with a skills challenge in some way. I'd be interested. I'm definitely going to be like playing around with these mechanics more, so maybe you'll see another kind of weird thing like this at some point. We'll see.
I'm cool with it. Maybe get more
But you guys
challenges.
did. Yeah, you guys did good. I had like different parameters for each of those like 3 encounters with the complex trap and the guys pooping and Elazar, and you guys like got through them pretty quick. So there could have been many different conditions with which you met the
Find
prisoners.
Sweating bullets for 2 weeks.
You're gonna be sweating more bullets to see if we get out with them alive.
And I don't think I feel like it's all downhill from here. I'm less worried about that.
and
yeah,
then
there's no
goes-
way we're gonna get dropped by these idiots.
Well, also I have to consider the fact that he can scry on John specifically now. With that.
I did that. I was
What are
trying to
you
think like, who
talking
do they
about?
think is the dumbest of all these people? That's why I chose.
You
Josh.
realize that more than likely, if they scry on that item, it's not connected to me, but the guy who made it, right? I have no personal connection whatsoever to the item. I just gave him something out of a pocket.
I don't know.
But it's your personal item.
Yeah,
I'm
'cause you
gonna.
took it. Yeah,
It's yours.
you still bought it.
You bought it.
Whether or not
That's
it's
a
super
very loose
personal.
terminology
Yeah,
of
it
yours.
is.
'cause
Well,
by
we can
then-
get the
by
statue
that
back if need be.
definition,
Yeah.
Giving it to Arjani is a gift and no longer mine.
I mean,
Possession would then equal to, you know what I mean, I don't know. It gets weird when you get into stuff like that.
Yeah.
The point is, even if he didn't have one of those, there's a chance that he could scry on us anyway. It just makes it more likely that he can see us.
Hmm.
Yeah, can you?
'Cause
You don't need an item to scry, right?
No, you just need
that's
to be,
right. It just just having that makes it a lot easier to do.
Yeah, really, you just need to have heard of them.
Mhm.
You don't even need to know them. But there's like different modifiers, like based on how well you know them, and if you have like a picture of them or something that one of their possessions, or even part of their skin or something.
I mean, you could say possessions was you were just a previous owner of the item. I mean,
Yeah.
possession could mean a lot of different things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it makes it's very weird when you say possession because
It's very vague.
yeah, like
Well, it's up to DM's
technically
discretion.
then every person who's had it on their possession before would also get weird when it comes to triggering on scrying.
Yeah.
Either way, whatever we're gonna do to get him fake heads of Katarina and Fiona, we'd have to make sure John is not around.
Make sure they're not by a window when we do it.
So what's the plan?
Throwback.
Just some like big onions,
Oh.
or
I was actually thinking about just bolting.
He's gonna follow
I
us
mean, that's-
forever if we don't
I
give
mean-
him something.
I don't know. That's
mean-
not a good idea.
Yeah, we gotta
I
give
think
might
him
be
that's-
strong
something.
enough. Might be
ahead.
strong enough to fight him. Next time I see him.
I got distracted. You never actually told him where Artemis was, did you?
Nope.
Where to find Artemis?
Nope. I assume maybe we're gonna give him that information when
Yeah.
we meet up with the heads.
Yeah. He
I
definitely
got a good place for where I know where I'm going to direct him.
wants to know.
And honestly, we could just give him super very scorched heads. Could be anybody's heads.
True, like Elzar.
Yeah,
Well,
he has long hair.
Ah,
well,
Let's go.
one of the heads has to be like really small.
Give me
though.
enough time, I can pretty sure I can make it passing.
Like, how are we gonna like? None of these dudes in this room are like halflings or gnomes, are they?
Or we could just run and not care.
then they'll
That's
chase
not
us.
a good idea.
Yeah, Artemis isn't down for that.
It's not a good idea to have them chasing us now forever.
Or we could just
Top of
kill
our
him.
heads.
No, because then the
No.
Zentarum comes after us. Then we are in a big pile of shit if that happens.
Not if they don't know who we are.
Johnny after us. But if we kill our Johnny, then the Zentarum will rain holy hell on us.
Like in our Johnny's that important.
He's an officer.
What?
mean,
I don't even know. what that
Maybe we
means.
should just.
It
join
means he's got
Centaurum.
rank.
Maybe
He's
if we
actually,
just
like-
get a higher rank than he has in the Centaurum, then we should be all gravy.
Yeah, but this isn't Shadows over Waterdeep, guys. Either way, that's how Artemis would view it. Number one, killing our Johnny. Number one, he doesn't think we can do it. Scariest fucking thing in the world to him. After that, even if we could, it would be a terrible idea. So, fooling
Yeah,
him's
it's
the better idea.
not to have a loose end of A running away and B trying to kill him, and actually successfully killing him. We have other problems. We're just here to get these girls out.
And we may be able to on stone if we deliver the heads and we tell him about how Artemis is held up in this monastery where he's conned all the local priests, calling himself a prophet named Marlos. And when they show up in a couple of days without heads, what's gonna do then?
It's pretty clever. I like that. But yeah, we gotta get some fake heads.
Yeah.
I'm not doing whatever crazy runaway shit you're trying to think of. Give me
No.
anxiety here.
No. Think about it that Artemis wouldn't go for that.
No.
I'd do my other plan if that were the case.
How far does Dimension Door go?
500 feet.
500 feet.
And it has
500.
to be a place you can see.
No. You can just say 500 feet and point in a direction and you'll pop out there. or the closest available point to it within range. So it might be 480 feet because there's a wall at the point you chose.
And we couldn't all go through it, could we?
Nope.
No, it's only one. It's up to 2 people.
Yeah, you and one person your size or smaller.
So that's enough.
That's another important fact in case you play a small race or you were reduced or something.
Alright, you could enlarge and then cast it. Do whatever you want with
This
it.
is also true.
You can't cast it.
What?
It's not a spell that you can cast.
What? Palouse?
Dimension Door, yeah.
Well, yeah, I know.
Oh, that's
Oh,
right. She could make. Oh,
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, she
She
could enlarge.
people other than sometimes.
Yeah, she could enlarge you, and then you could get a large person, and woo.
That's right.
Yeah. Well,
Included.
all right. I guess our next game.
Why wouldn't I just grab Agony and just teleport?
18th.
Yeah, our next game is the 18th.
Yes.
What if someone's unwilling? Does it still work?
They have to be willing.
Interesting.
If
The
they're
18th?
unwilling, you
Okay.
just teleport without them.
So we're missing. Okay, 18.
Missing
18th 's our
the
next game.
first. I'm pretty sure we're all gonna skip the first.
Yeah, we're not going to play the first, but then
Okay.
we're just going to do the normal schedule minus the first.
Yeah.
Everybody's good on the 18th?
Yeah.
And then your other game, that was the 19th.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Do you have the thing for that?
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
The link,
Next
so I
year.
can start making my character.
Also, I want to confirm: are we doing all wizards or no?
Yes.
I don't care
Yeah,
either
Sam,
way.
we're doing another holiday one shot, but I know you can't do things on Wednesdays, right? You're in another game?
Unless it gets canceled, probably, yeah. I generally cannot.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'll be leaving early on that one as well. So
Yeah. You can't do the whole
just
thing.
make sure to kill me in the most gruesome way possible, right at like 8:25.
Yeah, I got to think of something good.
Oh, so we're doing the all wizard thing. Everyone's doing wizards.
Yes.
My idea works for Wizards Wizard as well, as long as a Warforged Bladesinger
Okay.
work.
I'll play wizard then.
Well,
Oh, man.
everyone, good game. I'm gonna head off here.
Amen.
It's
Yeah, I'm going to
Same.
go to bed as well. Good night, everyone. Good game.
Good night.
Alright.
See you soon.
Good night.
Bye.
Yes.